ఇప్పుడు చూసాను. ఓకే ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ నాన్న. సో థ్యాంక్ యూ మాస్టర్స్, థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ జాయినింగ్ అండ్ we are about to start the session and we got a bit caught up in the travel. పూలు కొంటంలో పళ్ళు కొంటంలో కొంచెం టైం మేము కూడా తీసుకున్నాం, బట్ ఎనీవే వీఆర్ హియర్ నౌ అండ్ విల్ స్టార్ట్ ద సెషన్. అండ్ we have a beautiful sunny morning here from Charlotte, and honestly I've become very very big fan of this place. Lot of trees, lot of nature, and you name it, you got it. So masters are beautiful, so much love, absolutely amazing. So
అమ్మా నేను జయ అండి. అది ఒకసారి సెడోనా
ఏదో మాట్లాడిస్తున్నారు అక్కడ.
అమ్మ ఒక్కసారి 2-3 minutes సెడోనా ట్రిప్ గురించి చెప్దాము, రీచ్ అవుట్ అవుదాము, అందరికి ఒకసారి అనౌన్స్ చేద్దాము.
సెడోనా ట్రిప్
ఒక 4 minutes అట్లాగా.
Yeah, do you want to talk about it?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, okay. Okay, masters, we have got Nana Petama. We got Jaya madam here, and wherever I'm going, people are asking me about this Sedona trip. So I rang up Harita madam today and I said, look, I have no clue where we are going, what we are doing. So maybe you can give some input to people who are there. So we've got Jaya Bikina madam here, who is just going to talk a little bit about Sedona trip. And I think, Jaya, we should keep doing wherever I'm going because people are asking me and I honestly have absolutely no clue, Nana. Really appreciate it. And also for the places that I've already been, if you can just catch up with the host and give some information and ask them to pass it on to the people who attended, because a lot of DC people wanted to know about this Sedona trip I just mentioned to Harita. Go ahead, Amma, Jaya.
ఓకే మ్యామ్, థ్యాంక్ యూ. ఫర్ ద అదర్ హోస్ట్ నేను హరిత మాట్లాడుకున్నాము, సెపరేట్గా రీచ్ అవుట్ అవుదాము ఆ హోస్ట్ని, దెన్ అగైన్ దే విల్ రీచ్ అవుట్ టు దేర్ గ్రూప్స్ టు పాస్ ద సేమ్ మెసేజ్ అని అనుకున్నాం నిన్న. సో ఐ ఫాలో అప్ ఆన్ దట్. Okay, thank you, masters. So just I want to give some heads up on the Sedona trip, which is coming very shortly. We have very less time. So the trip is from June 29th through July 1st. Actually, Amma and Andru will land around 10 a.m. into Phoenix. 10 a.m. into Phoenix, and akkadi nunchi we plan to drive to Sedona, which is roughly 2 hours drive. And we plan our complete event on our spiritual experience in Sedona. There, based on the number of people, we will be planning to book the Airbnb. We have analyzed a little bit, but we are waiting for the final count to be finalized so that we know like what size we should be booking. So dani valla like we gave a deadline until today end of day for anyone to reach out on like they are interested. Just like if they could let us know that they're interested, then we could plan for the logistics. And that's a high level, but just going into the little bit few things. So in Sedona is a very beautiful place with a lot of energies there. So mainly akkada we explored some places and also we reached out to other masters who has experienced in those places and also which are the good ones to visit. So in our short trip from June 29th, I would say lunchtime, to July 1st morning, we plan to be going to few state parks and then doing some meditation contemplation in the during the sunrise sunset. Yeah, the itinerary is being built out and some scenic lookout places in Sedona. That's the plan. Overall, on July 1st, that is a Wednesday, we need to be back into the Phoenix airport by roughly you can plan your flights around 4 p.m. because Amma's flight is at 5:30 p.m. Okay, but I know some other masters flight is at 4 p.m. So in our group, already committed group, so you can plan your travel back on July 1st around 4 p.m. Um, and just in the morning also we wanted to use the best time. So if you're interested, just pass a message to Harita or me that you're in, so that we can count you for the planning between the airports, that is from your arrival at 10 a.m. to departure into the airport. But the if you commit, then you may have to book your tickets so that we know, right, like your itinerary, and we can plan accordingly. That's the high level. Phoenix to Sedona, and Sedona to Phoenix back.
Thank you, Jaya. So basically, it's from 29th to 1st of July. That's the trip that we are thinking, right, Amma?
Yeah, yes, no.
Yeah. Jaya, just a request. There are 4 DC masters who wanted this information, Amma. I already talked to Harita, so please get in touch with them. Yeah, Harita is doing thumbs up. There were four masters. I can't remember their names, but if I gave one contact name to Harita, because I know the deadline is today, kind of. So please, whoever wanted to, at least let them know. Okay. My job will be done after that. I don't want to keep things with me and not tell you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for taking this opportunity and giving the clarification. It's partly my fault because wherever I'm going, I'm meeting lot of masters. Lot of people are telling many things, and this computer chip is not having enough capacity to remember all their names. So partly my fault, but for which I apologize profusely. But at least I feel good that I've passed it. So thank you very much, Amma. Thank you very much, masters who have joined here. So that was the very, very quick summary of the Sedona retreat that we will be doing in around 10 days' time on 29th. So contact is Harita and Jaya Bikina, madam. Please contact them directly. With that, am I okay to start the session, masters? Okay? Amma? Ammo. Deepal వెలిగించకుండా ఎట్టా? I hope I got more energy to. It's my fault. More energy to the lighter. Yesterday, ఎంత కొట్టినా నాకు అవ్వలే. అబ్బా నా గురించి ఇది. అలాంటి ఎనర్జీ లేని వాళ్ళకే ఇది. Shall I? Yeah. Wow. Beautiful masters. We are lighting. Yes. Yeah, now they can see. Got the second light. These Charlotte masters have got answers to everything. They realized Amma has no energy to light candles, so they've got all automatic electronic ones. వేరే బాబు వాళ్ళ లైటర్ నేను నొక్కలేకపోయాను, సిగరెట్ తాగటం మానేశాను కదా, అలవాటు పోయింది. ఏ బాబు నిజంగా అనుకోకండి, నేను ఎప్పుడు తాగలేదు సిగరెట్. మళ్ళీ వీళ్ళు జూమ్ లో రికార్డ్ చేసి
బ్యాటరీ లేదు, మీ ఎనర్జీతో
అలా నాకు చెవుల్లో 2 కాలీఫ్లవర్ తెచ్చి పెట్టే, నేను నమ్మేస్తానులే, నువ్వు చెప్తే నమ్మేస్తాను నాన్న, నువ్వు అంత అమాయకుడిలాగా ఉంటావు. ఏంటో ఈ మాస్టర్ భలే గమ్మత్తుగా ఉన్నాడు, ఏం చెప్పినా నమ్మేస్తున్నాం మనం. సారీ అబౌట్ ద లాంగ్వేజ్, దిస్ ఇస్ ద ప్రాబ్లమ్. యా, he looks so innocent. Whatever he says, I believe him. I don't know why. Right from the day I saw him, which is yesterday. Please welcome. Please come join us. We are just about to start. So when I was so can I start, sir? Sudhakar sir, yes, with your permission? Yeah.
Just we are adjusting the screen.
స్క్రీన్ అడ్జస్ట్ చేసుకొని మొదలెట్టేస్తా. ఓకే ఓకే మా అమ్మో ప్రోటోకాల్.
మిమ్మల్ని స్పాట్ లైట్ చేస్తా. నేను కాదు,
దాన్నురా,
మీరు ఇక్కడ కనపడుతున్నారు.
నేను కనపడుతున్నాను కదా,
మిమ్మల్ని స్పాట్ లైట్ చేస్తా.
Spotlight for everyone.
Yes, yeah. This is good.
Come. You can come and sit so that they can also see you. Come. So our Bollywood star is here with us. ఏమో అమ్మ మాకు హాలీవుడ్ సరిగా తెలియదు మాకు తెలిసింది బాలీవుడ్ టాలీవుడ్
Hello everyone, today we're here with Dr. Sorja Gulapalli, also known as Amma. Dr. Sorja Gulapalli is the visionary founder of Beyond Your Mind Foundation, also known as BYM. BYM is a global platform focused on imparting holistic wisdom for people of all ages, with 4 core pillars: awareness, forgiveness, gratitude, and surrender. BYM aims to create a compassionate society filled with love and light. Saroja Mom's contributions are vast. She's an award-winning speaker, self-empowerment coach, author of Red Rose, and the founder of multiple platforms like Crystal Children Corner Academy, Saroja's self-empowerment platform, and Saroja's Holistic Living and Awareness Counseling Program. Under the BYM umbrella, there are many programs which are running continuously throughout the year for the benefit of humanity. She's been awarded honorary doctorate in 2025 for humanitarian leadership and community well-being. She received the Victorian Multicultural Award for Excellence from the Australian government in recognition for her meritorious service to the community. She also received the title of Brahma Vidvamani at the spiritual conference MDMC in Kathal in 2019. She was the chairperson of the International Conference on Integrating Spirituality and Holistic Living in Organizational Leadership in 2015 in Chicago. She's invited as a keynote speaker at the first World Parliament on Spirituality organized by the World United in 2012 in Hyderabad. She has been offered the position of professor in spiritual science by Vedic Wellness University in 2022. She's also a Devi Circle teacher of the process, Devi Soul, Wisdom and Empowerment with Goddess Saraswati at the Path of Joy. By profession, Saroja Gulapalli is an engineer and former senior corporate executive from MNC in Melbourne, Australia. Over the past 20 years, she has conducted over 500 spiritual workshops and sessions in Australia and abroad on various topics related to happiness, law of attraction, transforming negative emotions, spiritual parenting, finding life purpose, and many other self-empowerment themes. She conducts inner child wisdom practical workshops for hundreds of participants every year. Beyond Your Mind Foundation is a global community platform where she is running cost-free inspirational programs and projects in 23 countries, reaching out with an open heart to everyone to discover happiness and inner peace. With the support of 300 global volunteers, she is working on 16 projects and programs in 3 languages. She has conducted over 10 annual retreats on self-reflection globally with hundreds of participants. Saroja Madam will be in the US in 2026, and during her spiritual tour, she will be primarily conducting workshops on Sakshi Tattva. Sakshi is a powerful and life-transforming spiritual program that talks about our connection and interaction to the outside and inside worlds. This program takes us into the depths of our lives to understand why we as human beings do things the way we do, which leads us to our thinking pattern. As the founder of Beyond Your Mind Foundation, she has taken a quantum leap to explain why the mind has become our cage and how we can liberate ourselves from our personal minds to let go of our judgment towards this world. Sakshi series can be found on our YouTube channel, Saroja Self-Empowerment Workshops. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Avisha. Thanks so much. You know, I feel like a star when Avisha comes and introduces me. I really feel good. It's such beautiful children I'm seeing here in Charlotte. Yesterday, I had a great meditation session, and the best part was the children. My God, they were sitting like rock solid without any moment. And for me, when I did the Soham meditation, I wanted to introduce the Soham meditation as I was going along. But for some reason, Charlotte was the first place where it started. And guess what, guys? On the way back, when Neeta Madam was going home, her daughter said to her mother, Amma, that Soham meditation was so powerful because when I was in Soham, my mind was absolutely not engaged. It was all about Soham. We should do it more often. She's only 11. You know, that's exactly why I do Soham meditation, because we are saying how to zero our mind. And then this is one of the ways. We don't have to think much. Soham takes care. And this morning when Neeta Madam was sharing with me about the Soham thing, I felt so happy. Not because Neeta Madam said it, because the 11-year-old shared her feedback. And Neeta was saying, Amma, she hasn't spoken so much for so long time. And last night she was non-stop talking about her experiences. It really made my day. It really made my trip to Charlotte. One person connecting so close to who they are. Whatever technique we have used, every technique, masters, is only to move one step forward on this path of enlightenment, self-empowerment, inner soul journey, whatever you call. Every step, all the efforts we are making is to make our lives a little bit more better. You know what? There's no second rows. Man, bring your chair forward. I can hardly see you three. It's not like we have 120 people where we have to sit in rows. Come closer. Don't miss out. Not because I'm a great speaker, just because you are great souls. I don't want to miss you out. Please come closer. Bring your chairs and yeah. At least we should have eye contact. Otherwise, you'll go out of this session thinking, what did she talk? Why did I waste my Saturday? Please don't feel that. Come and sit here, and we'll make use of this time and make it very meaningful, because time is very precious. Time is precious because it's a weekend and you all want to make use of it much better, isn't it? So that's the reason I always ask people, come and sit in a place where you can make eye contact with me. Eye contact is good. Out of the 5 sensory organs, eyes are very powerful. Very powerful eyes are. 80% of the input of this world comes from the eyes, and rest of the 20 is coming from the other sensory organs. So eyes very important. That's why in meditation we say, close your eyes. That way you're cut off from the world, right? And then other 20 we can manage, but this 80 very difficult to manage. So, but now we have to open eyes, because I need your 80%, okay? So eye contact is so beautiful, because many times we don't have to say much. Through eyes we can communicate so much. This is the power of human being and our vision, right? That's why I always like to see the people, look into the eyes. So much. I smile. We think eyes don't do. I smile. Eyes sad, become sad. Eyes get angry. We don't have to say any more words. If we just saw eyes of people, we know what state they are in. That much of expression our beautiful eyes have got, right? So let's be in full contact with our eyes. So this was for those masters who were not there last night. We had a beautiful satsanga. Thanks to Sujata Madam for hosting. And if you have not been to Sujata Madam's house, I would strongly recommend you to go, because there is one room in her house. When you enter, it's buzzing with energy. So please do go visit her house, not for her, but for that room. Go sit there for some time. And if she offers you a cup of tea, go well and good. Otherwise, just sit and come back at least. It's definitely a touring spot in Charlotte, so don't miss that. And last night, I really had the pleasure of such beautiful souls. I had the best night since I have been to the US trip, especially sitting with you all in the nature, on the green grass, and talking to you people till late night, sir. Even after I went to sleep, I could only see you people. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for giving that beautiful experience to me and all of us last night. Heart to heart chat really matters. That is what this life about, heart to heart. But who has the time to listen? I'm ready to do heart to heart chat. I don't have time. That is the slogan of the day. Nobody has time, sir. Children want to talk. We don't have time to listen. Husband wants to talk. Wife is busy. Wife wants to talk. Children don't want. This is the story. This is our story of life. But we have to make time, sir. We have to make time, whatever it is. Because now we are slowing down our pace, isn't it? Yesterday I was talking about bullet train. Did I talk about bullet train yesterday? I did not. So I should talk about bullet train. Yeah. I haven't been to Japan yet. But I know right from the beginning in Japan, they had super fast trains. Now all the other countries are catching up. I saw super fast train in Europe and all that. But why I say is, these are bullet trains. They used to call bullet train. In Hindi, there's a movie also, Bullet Train. They go so fast that honestly, when you look around, you really can't see much outside. So, because very supersonic speeds, these bullet trains are going, right? So, when trains are going so fast, very few people want to see out, because you can't engage at such high speed. So, people will do something sitting in the train, either eating or reading a book or something. But you can't capture much what is going around. Then imagine that speed of the train being reduced. Now you are back in India. I don't know you young generation, but when I was young, there was a train called Janata Express. It started from Delhi and went to Chennai. Those days, Madras. It used to take solid 2.5 days to go from Delhi. Later it was named as Jammu Tawi Express, and that started from Jammu to Madras very slow. You know, the sounds that we used to make, coo, that the horn also was like that only, coo, and the train very slowly to go. Chukku, 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 chukku. And we had a ball. For us, train means only that. We never saw a bullet train, right? So when you are sitting in that train is also going. But then when you look out, you can see fields, you can see schools. So slowly I'm trying to make you understand person who is sitting in a bullet train who's going very high speed, but when he sees out, he can't capture much. But the same, person when sitting in Janta Express in India, he is also moving at a lesser speed. And then when he looks out, says, builds, wow, that's my school. Because we go past all our schools, colleges, Amma, my college, like that. Very happy. You can relate. But you can't get down, right? The train is still moving faster. But imagine the third scenario. You're going on a bullock cart. You're on a bullock cart. Palleku podam parunu chundam. This is a Telugu song, right, sir? Chalo, chalo. Devdas. For people who can't understand Telugu, we had a movie called Devdas. Those are the days now. Devdas is very old. So all bullock cart. So we all Telugu people sing this song quite a lot, but this is a very old song, not for young people. But some songs are evergreen. Palleku podam parunu. So there's a bullock cart language, right? In Sridevi madam, మీకు ఎన్ని థ్యాంక్ యూలు చెప్పాలో పాప రాగానే డిమాండ్ పెట్టేశాను, మిమ్మల్ని పంపించేశాను. ఇంకెవరిని అడుగుతానమ్మా మిమ్మల్ని కాకపోతే? యా ఎనీవే గుప్తా సార్, మీరు లైన్లో ఉంటే మన శ్రీదేవి మేడం ఇక్కడే ఉన్నారు. రాగానే టీ పని చెప్పేశాను పాపం ఆవిడకి. ఇప్పుడు ఇంకా కూర్చుంటారు. మేడం ప్లీజ్ టేక్ అ సీట్ మేడం. బట్ రియలీ అప్రిషియేట్ దిస్. నా ఎనర్జీ టాబ్లెట్. థ్యాంక్ యూ. But anyway, so now when you're going in a bullock cart, what is happening? Much more less speed, na? This time, imagine your experience. You don't have to sit on the bullock cart. You can also jump out of the bullock cart, go into the field, pick a corn, come and eat. And if you want to play with the water of irrigation, you can also play. And your bullock cart is still going. You can jump and run into it back. So you're still moving, right? You were moving in the bullet train, you were moving in Janta Express, you're still moving in the bullock cart. But experiences are different, right? Different experiences. The more engaging experience was when we are in the bullock cart, because you can live. It's just not seeing alone. You can jump out of the bullock cart, you can live those experiences and get back. What am I trying to tell you here? What am I trying to tell you is, for experiencing experiences, you have to reduce speed. Speed has to be brought down, right? We all understand this. This is basic humanity. There is no spirituality about it, what I told. But that is the truth, isn't it? What you could experience through a bullock cart, you can't experience the same world in the same form in a bullet train. That is exactly our story. I always like to give example because these concepts are very difficult to understand at times. But we have embarked on the path of this. So, samajhna to padega, choice nahi hai. We have to understand. But let's understand in a way that it makes sense to us. So today, when I never look at the flyer, right? They put so many flyers, but today I did look because it came from Sudhakar sir. I can't take him lightly, right? So I have to read the syllabus. What did they invite me for? Otherwise, flyer kuch bolta hai, main kuch bol ke chali jati hu. Not because I want to do that, because I have opened myself and surrendered to the universe, and universe knows. At what sabha, what should I talk? Universe knows. I don't know. So I've left it open. Whatever they will ask me to say or whatever they give, I will tell. That is how my life is, very spontaneous. Amma, I don't plan much. But today, first time, sir, in this US trip 2026, I looked at your flyer. Just in the car while I was coming. Oh my God, he's got a syllabus. I better follow this syllabus. And in that syllabus, I saw the first thing. Know your divine nature, who you are. Ammo, he has drawn a nice boundary. I have to. So I will be sticking to that boundary not because I'm of my joke about Sudhakar. Yes, I do regard him a lot. He's a great master. And I do have to stick to the agenda. But because it's such a great concept that you people have asked me to speak for today. So this is where we are leading to. I'm slowly bringing you back to the topic of the day, which Sudhakar has so nicely put it through flyers, and you all masters have decided to talk about it. So what has that got to do with this supersonic trains and Janta Express and bullock cart? The story behind this is, if you understand the concept that I said, the simple concept, the story behind this is, we are bullet trains when you're not in this body. Why? Because when you are not in this body, who are you? अरे बोलो ना यार, कोई तो बोलो. हाँ? Yeah, wonderful, madam. At least first bakra has to speak loud, madam, because only the first one only will have problem. After that, I don't want so many to speak, but still, even in the Zoom, the same problem. First person, so difficult to extract because they think, oh, why should I be the first one? Let somebody be the first one, like that. But Neeta madam, once more loudly. Soul. Yeah. So that supersonic example that we were saying that's how the soul lives. What does that mean? That means that soul is vibrating at such a high frequency, like electric shock only. What does it mean, soul vibrating at a higher frequency? Means what? Means, like I've been continuing this topic slowly, is we are all energies. We look like body and all that. Yesterday we talked about pranamaya kosha, annamaya kosha. We talked yesterday, whoever was there. So what we are saying is, no matter what you look like, there is a treasure, there is a big treasure of energy behind your physical body that is supplying all the energy for the physical body to move forward. So that's called energy body, etheric body, whatever you call in English. But in Sanskrit, we call pranamaya kosha. So you have annamaya kosha. So self-explanatory. Anna means what, madam? You tell me. Anna means what? Khana, isn't it? We all understand. Thank you, madam. Annam means food. Everyone knows sadam. So the body that survives on food is annamaya kosha. And this is the body. Do din khana nahi denge to we'll start struggling, right? So very simple. The body that lives on anna is annamaya kosha. And that's the body which we all can see, and that's where we're all living in. But that's not it. That is less than 10% of who we are. Only less than 10%. You can even say 6%, 7%. If the body we are seeing is only 6 to 7%, then who are we? We should get that question now, madam. If body is only 6 to 7%, then who are we? What is that another 93%? Everybody has a right to know, and everybody should have the curiosity to know. No, madam, I don't want to know. You don't want to know 93% of who you are? Are you happy with just knowing 6%? We want to know more, Kadamma. We want to know more. So, even if you can't be bothered to know 100%, at least know another 30% is important. Then if you decide, for this life, enough, madam, when I come next, I will listen to more. Even that is fine, but at least know little bit more. Are kam se kam 40% to. Even pass mark in exams are 40%. Let's even reach that 40% marks, and then we will leave it for next semester, right? So today, because Sudhakar sir has already put a syllabus, and I have to go strictly, so I'm making sure I'm touching. Otherwise, I go from one place to second place. I don't know where I'm going. And at the end of the day, mujhe yaad nahi rehta what I'm talking about, but that's fine. Namaste, Amma. Please come. So, let's know a little bit more about ourselves today, right? The next layer. So, Annamaya Kosha is the first layer. Why do I say first layer? Is the easy layer that we understand. Because we live in this body, we are experts, we are PhDs of this body. We know how this body operates A to Z, right? We have textbooks. School only talks about this, body in terms of how many legs, how many eyes, how many. So we are all batti. We have memorized this knowledge. So, but if that is only 6-7%, and I'm saying that body cannot survive without the other bodies. So just for today's sake, let's sprinkle some seeds. We won't go deep into it. And one day those seeds will all become saplings and plants and become trees. That day also will come, but we don't have to worry about the day. But remember, there are important sheets of body which we all need to understand. So 5 important parts, that makes 100%. But I'm not going to go through details of every. I will only touch one more sheet for the sake of Sudhakar sir syllabus, and then we will move on with it. So Annamaya Kosha, which is body, cannot do anything on its own. Something needs to provide energy to it. Madam, I'm eating food. Food alone is not enough. We all think food alone is enough. Food is not enough. There is something. I'm going in this discussions, I'll be touching very high level topics and I'll be coming again back to, but because I know in this here we have a mixture of people at different levels of soul search. And I want to give little bit of food for other people also. Not too much, we'll keep it to a level where all can understand. But let's also talk little bit about, whenever there is a topic, I will touch and I will come back. So there is something else, this 6 to 7% of this who we are is surviving on. So food alone doesn't do the job. It needs energy. And one thing, masters, remember, we as human beings are a source of energy in ourselves. There is, if you see in any language, in our Sanskrit we call Shakti. In there are so many, they call Chi, Kai, Japanese, every word, they all know there is energy flow. So everyone has recognized that food alone is not enough. There is something more that is driving this human body, and that is called Pranamaya Kosha. So behind your Annamaya Kosha, there is another body which is exactly the same body structure, but it won't have everything that you have in the physical body because it's not physical. It is energy body. And how does the energy flow in that body, in that Pranamaya Kosha, in that energy body, etheric body? They are like energy tubes. They're tubes. Completely that body, if you see, it's like fine tubes, big tubes, small tubes, all kind of tubes. It is like railway junction. Have you ever been, I don't know here in US, but I can tell about India. Hyderabad railway junction, Vijayawada railway junction. What is a junction? Junction is a place where all the small railway tracks come and meet. And that's the place, if you want to change your train track, then from junctions you change the train. Like exactly, the Pranamaya Kosha is exactly like railway tracks. There you have got railway tracks, here you got energy tubes. So all little tubes come and join in one place, which is called junction. And from junction, big tubes go to another junction. Then from that junction, small tubes will go every part of the body. So how an energy body looks like is like an electric grid. Have you seen electric circuitry? All wires going here and there, like that only. You won't see organs there, but you will see completely pipes. Small pipes, big pipes. In Sanskrit, this is called Nadi Mandala Vyavastha. I'm also telling Sanskrit because anytime somebody comes and they talk, you shouldn't feel that I don't know that. We are talking about that only. So they're all energy tubes and energy channels. What is happening in this energy channel? Energy channel is where the complete energy that we need to function in our physical form is circulating in that energy body. And for every organ in our physical body, there are at least a bunch of energy tubes that are responsible. So if your kidney has to function properly here on the physical plane, on that, the replica of the body, which I said Pranamaya Kosha, there would be a bunch of energy tubes that are responsible for functioning of your kidney. So as long as those tubes, the energy is flowing without any obstacles, like, our pipes, water pipes, fully without any blockage, then your kidney will be functioning absolutely fine. But the moment kachara starts coming in that, it starts blocking, you will see that in the physical form, not immediately. It takes time for manifestation from energy body to physical body. So first your energy body starts blocking, and then 6 to 7 months later, you will start feeling inconvenience in your kidney. Initially, nothing shows up in ultrasound, nothing, but then for manifesting into physical body, it takes time. Why? Because physical body is vibrating at a lower frequency, bullock cart. See, that's why I told you the example. To understand this energy story, we need to understand what is reducing the speed. There it was speed reduction, here it is reducing the energy frequency. It's not reducing the energy. Energy is always same. It's only how quickly it's vibrating. That's vibration, isn't it? Going up and down. You understand energy vibration. So if it is vibrating slowly, we say it's lower vibration. If it's going quickly up and down, we say higher vibration, isn't it? So soul is vibrating at a very higher frequency. So this Pranamaya Kosha, where energy is flowing to keep your body operate, you should always make sure that Pranamaya Kosha energy is always flowing smoothly. How will we know? We won't know. We will only know after it manifests in some form of disease or something in our Annamaya Kosha. That's why, when you go to Himalayas or Rishikesh or Haridwar, you go to a sadhu, they'll just look at you and say, You got a problem in your heart. No, I just had my MRI the other day. I had ECG, no problem. No, you have a problem. Then you come back 6 months later, go and get a stunt. Why? Because they can already see your pranamaya kosha. They can see the energy is not flowing in those tubes that are responsible for your heart. So they are seeing at much one level before it has manifested on your physical level. You understand? That is the beauty of this human body. So many layers. What does that mean? Human body is vibrating at a low frequency, so things take time to manifest. Manifest means to appear. But because the energy body is vibrating at a higher frequency, first things will be seen in the energy body. So everyone says, how did the Baba know? Baba knows because he has been practicing where he can read your pranamaya kosha, he can see your pranamaya kosha, he can see all the energy flows. And when something blocks, it becomes, color changes there. It becomes red. Depends on how much aggression it is. So they can see. We can also see. If we all practice, we can see. So what does that prove? That when the energy is higher, things are happening quickly there. That's why when you're in soul form, things happen very quickly. When in your soul form, you just have to ask, I want laddu, it will be there in front of you. Not like physical form where you have to bring sanagapindi, besan, get a kadai, then you have to plan a lot, you have to look for money, go buy. It takes time in the physical plane to make laddu. In the soul plane, no. Why high energy? Then what is the story between that high energy and low energy? The basic thing we all need to understand, which is the basic foundation of human body, is the soul, which is called, this whole story is about the soul, isn't it? We all understand. This is the soul that is taking multiple incarnations. Are we all on the same path? We believe we have a soul, madam? Yeah? Yeah, we don't have any disagreement on soul, no? If we all believe that we are the soul and we take multiple incarnations and come onto this earth plane, the basic thing you should realize is why we are coming onto this earth plane. Because in super fast trains, you can't see outside and make sense. You can have no experiences. Because it's a bullet train, it's going at such a high speed that it can't capture anything. It doesn't know what laddu tastes like. It doesn't know when mother hits how much it pains. It doesn't know when father cuddles how good you feel. You can't. Because of the high vibrations, experiences cannot be experienced. So what are you supposed to do? Bring down your speed, right? Like you came into a Janata Express, you experienced. Then you got into a bullock cart, you could live that experience. So what is soul doing? Soul is coming down, bringing it frequency so that it can live on this frequency of earth, which is very low frequency. That is why we are all inside, we are powerhouses, energy house, but we all have somehow fitted ourselves into this body for what? Experiences. So, soul is enormous. If you let soul out of this cage, it will occupy this whole space and more and more and more. Then why is this soul trying to fit into this body and feeling suffocated? Feeling suffocated, we'll talk in a minute, but first let's make sure that we understand why this soul has come into this body. Only for one reason, to get experiences on this human plane. That's why I told you the story about Kuchu, and the bullet cart. So as you keep reducing the speed, you start living the experience. Soul also have to bring down to a vibration that it can start feeling the experiences that it's coming for. This is why we take a body form. Anyone has any question just till this point? Not forward, because we haven't moved forward. Why we are taking birth? This is the only reason. If people come and tell you no because something else happened, put a big cross, because everyone wants a story. Everyone wants to think they are special. Their story is different. No, all our stories are exactly same. Yes, how we run our story is different. That I'll talk later. But reason is only this, for experience. And if you want to have earth experience, you cannot be in soul form. Soul cannot experience this experience because very low frequency. High frequency, low frequency will never match. We know physics, isn't it? So everything has to be matched, synced. Then only you can experience. Yeah. The other day, I was in DC doing the session, and this madam was there, Samhita madam. Her name is Samhita. I'm remembering the names. Otherwise, I'm big Gajini. When the name comes, I forget. Because I meet so many people. I remember their face, but I forget. But this madam, I remember the name. From the time she stepped into the place where the session was going on, it's like very connected, very connected. We feel connected with some people, don't we? I felt very connected with her. She didn't say much. And then her eyes were speaking quite a lot. And I love it when people's eyes speak. That's why I like Havisha. Her eyes are very speaking. I like it. Not many people have the capacity or capability to speak through eyes. Some people have. I don't. I only can connect, but I'm not that big expressive eyes person. Samhita madam, she sat like this. She didn't sit on a chair. She wanted to be seen. Not purposely, but her heart was saying that she wants to be seen. So she made a special seat where I can't miss her. And I was constantly looking at her. Her eyes were special, honestly special. Anything special now? I can't put my pulse, but they were special. I started session. I kept on talking like I don't have an agenda when I talk. I leave it to the universe. Whatever this particular group of people need, you take care. So they take care. My whole life is like that. And I would have talked for 45 minutes. I already told nobody will interrupt me because problem is I start throwing seeds and people want to ask. So I request them, please just 2 hours, keep with you all the questions and then fully open, you ask me. Otherwise, I won't go forward. She talked. I'm thinking, I gave clear instruction. She could not contain. She stopped and she talked. She was. Then I said, come, Mama, come and talk. I know you can't contain now. You have to talk. Then she said, she opened up her phone and she said, I want everyone to see on my phone. And she started reading. She had come with an agenda that I want to know this. I want madam to talk about this. Not 1 or 2. She had 20 points. She did so much homework from home that she wanted that. And you guess what? In that 45 minutes, I covered all those questions, 21 after another. She can't contain anymore. So she was out of herself and she said, no, I have to. She said, can you believe this happens? Can you believe this happens? Yes, I believe this happens when you are in tune with somebody. I was in complete tune and I knew I was in the tune. So words are not required. We all know we have those experiences. For that, madam, it was a life-turning moment because she has listened to it, but for her first time it was happening. Amma, how did you know? I said, I don't know anything. I know that I was in complete sync with you from the time you walked in. Why am I saying about this? I'm telling you about this, that this is how we are. We want to come on the earth and live. Complete sync. But if soul is at a high frequency, earth is at a low frequency, settle out. How will it set? It won't set now. So for setting, very important to be in tune. Be in tune with the nature, be in tune with the vibrations of the house. Madam, I don't understand how to be in tune. Yesterday, I talked about be with yourself to understand what frequency things are going on inside. If you don't spend time with you, how will you know your sync? How will you know who you are? But I'm not going to repeat that because yesterday I taught for 2 hours. Be with yourself. When I used to talk about be with yourself, people say, what is this nonsense? Being with yourself. Why you have to specially be with yourself? I'm always being. No, we are not being with ourselves. We are there, but we are being with outer world. We are never being with ourselves. Are we being, madam? We sit here, I'm looking at you, except I'm not looking at myself. We have no time to look at ourselves. Looking at ourselves means just be with yourself, try to sync with yourself, try to see what frequency you are. How will I know? You will know. The more you become friendship. If I keep on talking to you, madam, won't I become friends with you? I'll know what you like, what you don't like, what makes you angry, what makes you happy. I will know. But for that, I need to spend time with you, right? We understand that, but we don't understand ourselves. So if we want to make dosti with ourselves, then we have to spend time with ourselves. It's very important. And that should be number 1 agenda on our life. Not if I have time, when I have time. No. I have to make to be friends with myself, right? So that is the reason why we came onto this plane. And this powerful soul, nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible for it. There is no boundaries of space and time for the soul. No. It can be here, it can be in Australia, it can be in India. At the same time, it can be in multiple places. Everything is it belongs to the soul. There is nothing impossible for the soul. We all have that soul within us, right? If nothing is impossible, why everything feels impossible? So understand why we feel helpless. I want to tell you, the story starts, we feel helpless. Why? Because the soul brings it down to accommodate itself in this three-dimensional body. Three-dimensional body is vibrating at a very low frequency. As the frequency goes down, limitations increase. Limitations increase. What kind of limitation? If I have to go to that SAR, I have to get up. This whole body has to work against the gravity because gravity rules apply. For gross bodies, gravity rules apply. If there is a matter, then gravity will apply. If there is no matter, no gravity. Soul doesn't have any matter. So that doesn't have to follow the principle of Newtonian gravity now. Then there's no mass. Simple physics now. If you have mass, then gravity. Soul doesn't, but body has. Body has. Why? Because the vibrations have come down, and as the vibrations keep down into this gross world means three-dimensional world, everything, computer, mug, everything starts having mass, substance. And for substance to move, it has to work against the gravity. So the moment you are in the field of gravity, the rules of gravity apply. What is that? The biggest two things that come into our picture. One is space, and the other one is time. Space and time. Complete story of this humanity is space and time. And what is this journey of spirituality? To overcome this journey of space and time. How can we overcome, madam? That's the question. We will. For that, you have to understand the rules of the game, right? First understand rules and then see how you want to cheat the rules. But even for cheating, you need to understand. Na? Otherwise, how will you write programs? Hacking the rules of earth. For hacking, hackers, they are very smart. They fully learn. You know, all these hackathons happening in the universities, they're all sharp kids who know every back to front the program. Only then can you hack. So first become good programmers to understand what is the program on this earth. For that, you have to spend time, learn. I don't have time for that. And you don't have time for your own self, but you have time to cry, right? You have time to cry every day. Why my life has become like that? Nothing happens what I want. Whatever I think people are, you have time to cry, but you have no time to understand the game of this earth, which will bring you out of all this misery. So, very important to learn the rules. This misery is only we are feeling because we have a mass. And whenever you try to get up and go anywhere, it is against the gravity. Against the gravity, you need a lot of energy. Now, as you get older, the metabolism, the cell energies also keep depleting and more energy is required to get up against the gravity. So we all understand this little bit. But what we need to understand is, why did the soul agree? Why? Such a beautiful soul, it could do anything it wants. It doesn't even need a train or a car to go anywhere. All it has to do is just think and it can be anywhere. That's how we are. When we go out of this body after our death, which is a beautiful thing, there's nothing to be afraid of. Whether you're afraid or not, it's definitely going to happen now or later. So why bother being afraid? It's beautiful. It's a going back home journey. This is not our home. This is a holiday. After a holiday, you have to go home. How much money you have to spend on a holiday? 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month. After that money finished, you have to go back to your home, right? So there is nothing bad about death. There's nothing to feel, oh my God, we shouldn't talk about death. We should talk about death all the time. Like, you know, we are having a party every time. Hey, you have a party today? Like that we should talk. Hey, when are you dying, man? Like that. The conversation should become like a friendly conversation. Because if somebody talks death, we should not go, Amma, what? No. Are you planning about it? No, I'm not planning. I haven't started planning. Like how you do for retirement. That kind of conversation. Because there is nothing to fear about death. We will happily go away. What is there? The people left behind, let them cry. It's not our problem. It's not our problem. Death is not our problem. Oh, but my children will suffer. After you go away, they are not your children. Why you bother? How can you be so rude? That's the truth. The quicker you understand, the better you are. Happily you will live, happily you will go away. We all know theory, zero practice. The problem is, everyone knows theory, everyone is a master, full marks, 100 out of 100. But when it comes to practice,
అమ్మ కొంచెం
అమ్మా
డిసోరియంటెడ్
కొంచెం మీరు మ్యూట్ చేసుకోండి తల్లి. సరిత మేడం మూవెవర్ మాకు మీ మాటలే వినిపిస్తున్నాయి. థ్యాంక్ యూ అమ్మా. So, see, this is the problem. I can just hear the voice and tell who is talking. That's also dangerous, too much familiarity. Now, what can we do? Anyway, so, thank you, Sarita. Then, if this is the story, when we are in this body, we are feeling so helpless, na? So helpless. And I'm telling you, you are soul, man. You are bullet train. You have just agreed to come travel in bullock cart. You are not poor. You are not slow. You have agreed. Madam, I don't understand what you are saying. I don't feel anything like bullet train. If worse, I feel worse than a bullock cart. Because I've been in this bullock cart for so long, I don't see any hope in this bullock cart. That is why we need to understand what is our nature. You know, Hanumanji, he never knew how much power he had. So everyone used to pump him. Hey, you are so and so, you're so and so. And as he listens, he keep on making his sharira big and big and big. And, oh, really? Am I that big? Am I that dead? But they're all like mini Hanumans only. Somebody needs to pump every day. Hey, what are you talking about, man? You're divine. Hey, I don't feel. Hi, yes, you're divine, man. Am I really divine? Yeah, you can do this, you can do that. Hey, what can I do? Can I do this? Slowly, we also become Hanuman. We all have to become Hanuman. Hanuman is a symbolism to show us that how soul feels when it's in a body. But when you do expansion, that is what you are. So what are we? Let's talk about it. I'm telling so many things. You are divine, your soul has no limitation. But what the hell is soul? What capability it has? So let's talk about what is it? That divinity that we are all after on this path, you know why we are stepping? Because we all want to feel that divinity. We all want to touch that divinity. In books they say, hey, you are Rama, man, you are Krishna, man, you are Venkateswara Swami, man. I don't even feel like Juta of Venkateswara Swami. Then why I feel so low? If I am Venkateswara Swami, or if I am Sai Baba, or if I am Hanumanji, then I should feel like that, na? Why am I not feeling? What is so difficult that I can't feel my divinity? And is it just me? No. The theory says we are all. Why are we not feeling it? That is the question of the day. Let's talk about it. If we are Hanuman, if we are Rama, if we are Krishna, why don't we feel like one? And today I'm only going to talk about why Rama and Krishna that we are, where it is hiding. Can we pull it out or not? That's why the meditation, because we are not able to do it. So, Master said, okay, leave the theory aside. Just close your eyes, sit down, Baba. Go within yourself. At least practically, if you are lucky, if you can make your mind empty for maybe a couple of seconds, you will touch your divinity. What is this touching divinity? Why I can't be in that place? Why I have to be in meditation? Make my mind zero, then maybe if I'm lucky, shock. And then, ఎంత బాగుంది madam, so beautiful. When can I get this experience again? Everybody, person who sits in meditation, if one glimpse they have, oh, so beautiful, madam, I was in peace. But the second I sat, madam, it's not happening. Third day, it's not. When will it happen again? It will happen. There is nothing to happen. You are that. But why can't you feel it? Again, I don't want to repeat what I said yesterday, but in a nutshell, you have built a wall between yourself and your divinity. Big wall of China, or if there is something more bigger, we created a wall. So, we are not able to see what is on the other side. We, in form of a body, we think, I don't know what divinity, where it is. And this big wall of China will not let us see. And the day this wall of China crumbles, hey, you're just here, handshake. Oh, I thought you were miles away. No, you're just there. Just that you're not able to see because of this wall of China. And this wall of China is nothing but, yeah, keep going. Yes, partly mind. That's where your ego resides. So good answer, madam. Mind. So mind, you have made it so complicated, and that's its job too. Job of the ego. Ego never wants you to find out what's on the other side of the wall. If you found out, there is no job of ego in your life, then out of employment, what is it going to do? H1B cancel. So the ego has to keep its job going, right? So it will fight tooth and nail to keep its H1B till it turns into a green card. That is the job of ego. It doesn't want to die. So it will tell all the stories so that wall is become thicker and stronger and bigger, and you never reach on the other side. Lifetime after lifetime, you play this game of ego hide and seek in that field called mind. Cry and go away. Maybe last glimpse on the deathbed. That is when one flash comes and the whole life flashes in front of you, and I wasted all my life. So this was it. But too late. You're ready to go into that tunnel, done. Then you promise next life, Antu chusta, I will see the end of it and make sure how this wall doesn't come down. Every time we promise and say, okay, we'll bring the wall down. But every time we come, our sister, our brother ego is ready to make this wall stronger. So once you can zero this wall, once you can bring this wall down, you and your divinity both are in the same place only. It just the wall was there in between. Otherwise, wall is not. Hello, divinity, how you are? This is how our life is. So whose responsibility it is to bring it down? We have to make that effort, right? But what is this divinity? Big words we are using. You are divine, you are divine. What it feels like? What is the meaning of divinity today? Let's talk about it. And divinity is an ocean of a subject. I can start from here, keep on talking, but we don't have that much time. So let's try to capture this important subject of who we are in maybe a couple of key points, so that when we walk out of this room, at least one thing that changed our life should be there. Otherwise, 3 hours sitting here, what a time waste for you people. For me, no time waste. I love talking about it. So thank you for asking me to be there, because I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. This is my favorite subject. It never tires me. It gives me a lot of energy. So I'm okay. But I'm more concerned about you people. I want you to make the most when you go. Remember just one thing. Saroja madam talked nonsense for 3 hours. Doesn't matter. But one thing. This is going to change my life. Please, whatever resonates with you, go with that. If not during my talk, at least during Q&A, bring your questions. Let's talk about it. So if this is not our reality, this helplessness, this victim mode, oh my God, my life is ruined. If this is not who we are, because if anyone comes to me and said, stop your victim card. First of all, if I do a lot of counselings, thousands of counselings I might have done in the last 10 years. First, when they come, Amma na jeevitam, sorry, I'm telling in Telugu, in a minute I'll tell in English, because that's Amma na jeevitam ila ayipoyindi. Amma, my life has become like that. What's wrong with your life? What's wrong with your life? I shout at them. They're scared of my shouting. I want them to be scared. Because shock, we should give them electric shock to get up from this sleep. Sleep, we are zombies. First, somebody should give them electric shock. Buzz. Okay. Reframe your question. What is? Amma, I don't know why my life is like this. What happened to your life? Nothing is going well. Everything. What do you need to go well? Lost the plot. We don't know what we need to go well. We think we need a lot of things. That's another subject. I won't get into it. But what I'm telling is, person who feels divine will never talk like that. Person who feels divine, you should see them. You can just see the person and say what he's feeling. He'll walk like that into the room. Doesn't matter what he's wearing is not important. He will come. He'll look at everybody with that all-knowing look. I know what's happening here. They'll come and they'll sit in a corner. You see, the body language is so clear. Those persons who live in that field, the way they walk, the way they talk, they will come and sit in a corner and observe everybody, and they'll be smiling. They're having a lot of fun because they've been through this drama. They have come out of the drama and they understand, and now they know all this drama happening. Okay, I've lived this life. Okay, good. You also do that drama, we'll come out of it. So the question is, if this is not our reality, what is our reality? Who are we? What are we as divine beings? First of all, if you want to be like somebody, then you need to know now what that divinity is. Otherwise, what can you aspire to be? So today, let's talk about the 4 key things. I can give 10, but nobody will remember. Even 4 is too much. I should only say 2, 1 or 2. But you people are intelligent, so we'll go for 4, right? And out of the 4, pick your one, whatever resonates with you, go with that for day. Not only for today, make it your knowledge, make it your wisdom. Take one step for that one attribute that you want to be. Please practice. Because nobody can force you to be anything else. Only you can do it. So let's talk about 4 things at least that truly describes your true nature. What is your true nature? True nature is your divinity. You don't feel it. So we are taking out layers. We are exploring who we are. Once we understand, we will strive to be that, right? Unless I know what I am, how can I be strive? No matter how much people give pump like Hanumanji, oh, you are great. Yeah, I'm great, but what does greatness mean? We need definition now of greatness. Greatness means you should do that. Greatness means you are like. So let's find out. Who are we? What are we expected to be as souls? And in the human body, we don't even feel like that. Let's find out. And first, let's find out what is divinity. Of course, we are not feeling any of that. It's okay. But let's find out. And then let's find out the means. How can we reach to that point that we already are? First of all, irony is you are already that. But we are not feeling now. So how can we refeel what we should be? Very important. So let's try in four key small things to understand what we are. So the divine masters who have been sending knowledge here on the earth to tell us who you are, what does divinity mean? The first thing that we need to remember, we are love. Very cliche statement, doesn't matter, but it starts with cliche only. Unfortunately, cliche statements become cliche because people talk about it, but they don't understand. Now, the most important principle that your divinity begins is you are the embodiment of love. You people understand embodiment? If anyone doesn't understand, raise your hand, please. So you understand embodiment of love. That means if there is some aspect called love, you are the personification of love. Oh, really? Am I the person? I don't even feel like I am even 1% of love, but you are. That is where the divinity is starting from. The most important principle is you are the personification of love. If love is a stream, is a river, then if river can be brought in a human form, you are that. Because love is an ocean. But if you can embody that ocean, how divine you need to be. Yes, Amma, it sounds very good. I'm the embodiment of love. But what am I supposed to do with this? Who am I? How? I don't feel love because I can't even love anyone more than my family. Even that's a question. That's a question mark. That's a different thing. Even my children, I love sometimes. Sometimes I really hate them. What a headache they have become. Nothing against children. This is parents' agony. They don't know what to do. Sometimes the children appear angels. Oh, I love my children. Other times, under our breath, my life is miserable because of this whole sacrifice. Nothing I get. Always parents do this. They won't tell in front of you, but we do all the time. So the children you have given birth to, even then we are not able to love 100%. How can we be embodiment of love? So nothing feels like us, but we have to know. Rules we have to know, and then we will slowly understand how we can really bring the divinity into our life. So I'm going to go very slow at a pace that you can understand, because these 4 things that I'm going to talk about it are no joke. They are not joke. I will be bringing jokes in because that's the only way we can take it live. But my dear friends, they are the truth of our life. And the day this wisdom came into me and I tried to practice, my life turned upside down 180 degrees and everything had new meanings, redefinition. And I sincerely hope that today, after we discuss that, at least one principle and how to get to that, if we can understand, you will see a magnanimous, a mammoth change in your life. So the first principle I already said, that you are the embodiment of love, right? But what is this, madam? What is love? First, let me understand. What do we understand with love? What do we understand, master? We understand love as a feeling that comes out of our heart, right? Of course, we keep using this word, I love you, I love you. Many times we don't even feel, but it's become, we have to say to survive on this plane, oh, I love you, I love you. But 90% of the time, there is nothing feeling. So let's not talk about those things. Let's talk about the times when really the heart says, I love being in the presence of this person. You know, that's how we can explain love. How else can we describe? When you are with the person, it's a bliss. When you are with the person, mind doesn't talk. No stories here. Other time, have you checked the cooker? Have you cleaned the stove? Have you do this? Have you switched off the stove? But when you are sitting beside somebody that you love, hey, beautiful man. Why is it beautiful? I don't know. Because it's oozing. It's oozing. That feeling is oozing. It doesn't need any words, right? You are the embodiment of love means that kind of love should be flowing towards everybody and anybody. That is what your nature is. I'm telling you, divinity nature means what? It's not just for your husband or wife or for your children. That flow, if this is your Anahata chakra, sorry, new terminology, heart we all know. Heart is an organ. But the energy that operates your heart, because I said Pranamaya Kosha, there is an energy field for every organ. The energy field to operate this heart, the energy junction is called Anahata Chakra. Chakra is junction. Vijayawada railway junction, Hyderabad railway junction. Like that, chakra means junction, energy junction. Never be confused. Chakra means, oh my God, people start getting worried. Madam, something is happening in my chakra. Nothing happens in your chakra. It's a junction. Energies come and meet that. This has become a fashion of the day. To prove that I'm a big spiritual master, madam, there is a junction here, something is happening. Madam, there is a junction here, something is happening. Nothing is happening. Stop visualizing, stop dreaming, come back to earth. Vijayawada junction trains. That's what is happening. 10 trains will come at the same time. Lot of noise, lot of diesel, lot of smoke. That is what Vijayawada railway junction is. For you, what is happening? Junction means lot of energy channels coming, lot of energy transfer happening. Try to understand the science behind it rather than hairy-fairy. Humanity has lived in hairy-fairy language so much that we don't understand half of it. Let's get down to the science, man. Something that we understand. So, the story that we are talking about is, if Anahata Chakra is the chakra or the junction that is giving support to this beautiful organ heart, this operates when you are in love with somebody. We all have been in love with somebody or the other at some point of life. Not all the time, but it's even for 5 minutes, we all have gained that experience. If not through our partners, maybe through our children. If, you know, when the newborn baby comes in your hand, it's a divine moment. Why you say divine? Anything is divine if the mind is not chatting. That is the definition of divine. Mind starts chatting, it becomes nonsense, non-divine. That's the only difference between divine and non-divine. Mind shuts up, everything is divine. When you see the newborn baby, there's nothing for the mind. It is a moment you get totally overwhelmed by. Have you ever sat on the beach when the sun is rising and you look at the sunrise moment? There is nothing to think about. There is just to be. Have you ever been to moments like this? Sunset. Kanyakumari, go and see. You know, people line up in Kanyakumari for sunsets and sunrises. Why? Because the mind becomes zero. These are the moments where you are just being. Yesterday also I said, what does it mean being? Being means no thinking. For once we are trying to shut up our mind, not deliberately, because the moment is so overpowering that it flows through us and it overwhelms us. That is how love is. That is how love feels. You get totally dissolved in it. That is what the feeling of love. Whenever you are dissolving, that means you become one with the experience. Remember, you're experiencing love. That is what love is. And that is how we are. That is how we must be feeling towards everybody, let alone your children, your husband, your wife. We should be, that is our nature. But nobody explains us what is love. First, let's understand what is love, and then we can aspire to be that love or touch to that aspect of our divinity, which is the most important aspect is love. like last night Sudhakar and I were talking about. Any master who is coming onto this plane from other planes, they have only one language. They don't talk anything, only love, 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 love. You take any masters, any master. Dina Mariam Madam writing Untold Story of Sita. You go and ask Dina Mariam Madam, what is all this? Sita Mata only talked about bringing love onto this plane of earth at this time. You talk to some other masters, you read messages of Lakshmi Mata. Your whole creation came out of the biggest soul feeling. What is that biggest? Love. Divine masters, they live in that love. They see the love. They breathe love. They eat love. They know how beautiful it is. We are also that. Why are we not feeling it? That is the question we should ask. Why are we not feeling it? So first let's understand what is love. Maybe we have lost the plot. That is why we don't understand. Maybe we have made love so selfish that we have changed the meaning of the love. So let's come back and understand what love is. Because if not anything, if we understand at least the meaning of love, then we will understand what kind of a world we are living, how we have changed the meanings of sacred concepts like love, which is the basis of this creation. This whole creation came out of love. How? From the Moola Chaitanya, I mean, I don't want to confuse you, but I have to throw this information here because universe wants me to. From the Shuddha Chaitanya means vacuum, there is nothing. Absolutely, there was nothing in the beginning. At least we know that word is in it. Everything came out of nothing. From that nothing, the first wave of manifestation, I'm not saying creation. The first energy, that wave that came out was love. Wave of love, very high frequency. And as that frequency started coming down, creation started happening in different realms. That high frequency created one loka. Then that love came down because that love is so generous that it understands that high frequency, not many creation can happen. So for experiences, bringing frequency down. Every time the frequency comes a little bit down, a new loka comes out, a new creation, a new Brahmanda, a new galaxy, bringing down, 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 down to this earth frequency and this creation. But the frequency has come down so much that the soul feeling of love, we cannot understand in this three-dimensional body. It is the physical limitation of this body, but we have to understand. Because that is our origin, that is our home. How can't we understand if we are that? That is why we need to spend this time on what is love. So let's understand, masters. First of all, what is love? Is it exactly how we understand? If not, change love in your life, change the meaning of love, because you have made up your own mind about love and you're living a false life. This is the time. So what does love mean? Love means whatever is in front of you, whoever is in front of you, if you love them, you have to accept them exactly the way they are. First, I will tell the words and I will tell you how we are distorting that words according to our convenience and calling it love. That is why we are not able to feel our divinity. Love has two parts. I made this definition because it was easy to explain it to children. Children understood. Why can't we understand? Love has two parts. One is accepting. The second one is allowing. Accepting what? Whatever is in front of you, however they are. Madam is sitting in front of. Immediately my mind says, I don't like her curly hair. This is how we are operating already made up our mind. I don't like her curly hair. She could have straightened and come here. Already started. How can you love the other person? Your judgment are already started. I don't like this. Why is she sitting like that? She can sit a little bit straight, no? This is how we interact with this world. The moment you see people, whether they know or don't know, immediately our list of preferences come up and we start judging people. We will never understand love because love says, whoever it is in front of you, can you accept them just the way they are? What does accepting mean, madam? Accepting means stop judging. Stop thinking that if she starts putting orange bindi, maybe she'll be a bit better, then maybe I can make friends with her. We have a lot of conditions in our life, masters. I love my husband so much. Only if he could shout a little bit less. Immediately conditions are there behind. No. If he has come into your life, accept him just the way he is. If he's screaming, that is the package deal. Accept it. If your wife is always nagging you, if you are loving, I'm not saying if you're not loving, if you're loving, that means you accept her along with the nagging package. Don't say, I love her, but madam, if she stopped nagging, it would be so good. No, our loves are all conditional. If, but whole life we have lived with condition. That is not love at all. Love is clearly saying accept whatever, not even living beings, even this cup, just accept it the way it is, the tea inside, just accept it. If you love somebody, that is how you love. Whatever it is, whatever the way they are, black, white, tall, short, fat, loud. Can you accept? Ask this question every time you come across a person. You will slowly start improving your vocabulary of your divinity. Nana, mute cheskondamma. So keep doing that. Love means
Why did she scratch? Were you bothering her?
masters,
Huh?
you have to mute yourself.
Baby.
Somebody has asked.
Amma's voice is not audible. Please unmute.
Yeah, we can't hear anything.
Thank you, masters. While muting everybody, host has muted me too. So I request the host, whenever you mute everybody, make sure you unmute me, right? Thank you, because I won't be seeing at the computer. So it is the host's responsibility to make sure I'm unmuted. Thank you. So what I'm saying here is love has two parts. First, accepting. Second, allowing. Just allow them, na Baba. Let them be. We can't let them be. Madam, I like you, but if you stop talking a little bit more, I'm sick of your talking. Why condition? Creation did not put any condition on you. You are what you are. You are loud. You are love. You are everything. But the love is flowing non-stop. Why are you not able to accept? Now you understand why can't you feel the divinity? The main reason is, masters, you guys have to mute yourself because it's echoing.
1 second, Amma, నేను mute
So,
చేస్తాను.
the main thing is, you have to thank you,
ఇక్కడ
masters.
అనేస్తే
So, the main thing is, allow people to be.
అమ్మకి అన్మ్యూట్ చేయండి.
Allow people to be whoever they are. Whoever they are. Whatever they are. That is the definition of love. Love doesn't mean going and hugging everybody, throwing gifts at them. No. If you want to be close to your divine nature, understand the definition of love and start practicing with everyone that is coming into your life. First, accept them, who they are, and then allow them to be who they are. Just allow, let them live. See, we have got the movie, isn't it? You have to live and let live. Let everybody live, man. Why do you want everybody to go according to your whims and fancies? That is not love. Love means let people be the way they are. Why? Because every being on this planet has come with a sole purpose. Everyone has their purpose. And that is why they are behaving the way they are behaving. They don't have to live according to you. But if you are the source of love, if you want to experience your divinity, start with the practice of love. And the practice of love, we have defined so that we need definition and words, human beings. And the definition is, if you think you love somebody, accept them the way they are. Complete package, accept. and allow them to be who they want to be. Those are the only two conditions. You start practicing, and then you will see ocean of love coming out of your heart. And hey, I never had this feeling. Why? Because when you you experience love, you are in bliss. You are in bliss. You don't want anything. You are a source of love. Let it flow. You are stopping that flow by your stupid definition of this life. Redefine. So the minimum we can do is to understand love, and very challenging. I'm telling you why, because conditioning. We have not lived like that, no masters. Our love is always selfish. Well, my son has to listen to me. He has to get at least this many grades. Otherwise, we are not loving him. No, madam, I love, but I'm parent. I want him to be good. Don't want him. You keep helping him out. It's okay, but don't want somebody to turn like what you want. That's not love. You are changing to your own convenient, selfish reasons. Our love is selfish. That's why we are not seeing any divinity in it. You want to connect your divinity, masters, right from this moment. Try to accept everybody just the way they are without having, but only if take that conditions out, and then slowly your life start changing. How you know? I have practiced. I am still practicing. I am still practicing every second, and it is bringing bliss into my life, masters. Why? Not because I have anything. I have nothing. I'm a retired woman who voluntarily took retirement for this mad passion of mine. But I'm so happy. I sit here, I talk and talk. I can close my eyes and talk for hours together about this love, and my whole heart is filling with love, and it's pouring. It's in reach of everybody. Those divine masters are only here to explain us. It is beautiful, masters. You are that. Why don't you experience? We can't understand. So I am trying to define, to bring this close to our language, our vocabulary. Maybe if I can put it in words that we understand, maybe one day we can practice. Is it only for adults? No, every human being who are on this planet. So I'm teaching this to 5-year-old in Crystal Children Corner Academy. They understand like this. They're going and asking this question to their parents. Amma, why can't you love me? Hey, I love you, Ram. No, you always say, Kanna, if you do like this, why are you saying? They understand conditions because, see, that is how divinity is. Immediately they understand. Children are understanding this love. Why can't we understand, masters? In the interest of time, I'm going to move into the second aspect. Very, very, very important aspect, masters. I know, madam, you say this to everything, but they are important. What can I do? We are so close to divinity, yet we don't even feel the trace of divinity because of our undoing, because of our stupid acts, because of our stupid beliefs, because of our stupid thinking. Nobody is responsible, only us. So easy, na? If we are responsible, we can undo it also. I always get so happiness. My stupidity, okay, then I can manage. If it's other stupidity, I can't do anything in my life, right? My stupidity, if the penny drops, I can change it. What is penny dropping? If it resonates with my heart, I can change. So let's talk about the second one, masters. So I said, what is your divine nature? You are the embodiment of love, I said, right? And we are not feeling it because we are not allowing anything to happen. We are not accepting anything. That's why you are always away from the aspect of love. But start aiming on the love. What is the other aspect that we are so close? You are the true representation of health and well-being. Soul means what? Completely healthy. Energy. We are the true representation of health and well-being. Doesn't feel like that. Everyone has got some problem or the other. Physical health, mental health, well-being, everything is in chaotic state. Why? If your nature, if your divine nature is health and well-being, why you're so away from health and well-being? Similarly to the love, right? You are love, but you don't feel it. But we went into that to understand why we don't feel it, because our definitions are wrong. Let's understand. If I am the true representation of love, why am I like this? Why am I like this? For this, very important to understand a little bit of science, masters. The only way to feel your source of health and well-being is the art and science of forgiveness. Madam, what has that got to do with this? What stupid talk? Don't tell me. Let's go into depth, masters. Let's go into depth. Let's talk about our health. Every time we say our health is not okay, what is happening? Just now I told you. Everything that happens even in our physical body starts where? You keep loud? Absolutely. We just talked about the second body, energy body, pranamaya kosha. And I told you those rishis, babas, they're only watching your pranamaya kosha. They don't even look at your body. You're wearing blue kurta, red kurta, they don't care. They are pranamaya kosha. Anything abnormal? So, 6 to 9 months before your problem starts, even headache, cancer, this already started in pranamaya kosha. Full. What started? Your pipes now, water pipes, energy pipes, blockage, dust started collecting. Slowly, what will happen when the plumbing starts getting blocked? Water flow stops now, madam. Like that, energy is not able to flow in those pipes, right? And then slowly, that clog is becoming and that pipe blocked. Slowly, pipes for that organ block. That area becomes red, inflamed. This is on the astral body. Astral body means pranamaya kosha. And then 6 months later, because low energy, no body, it takes time for manifesting. That's why when you want something, I want this, it won't happen immediately. Because of low energy, it takes time. To come to this earth plane, everything takes time. That's why people say, have some patience, man. Why? Not because patience is a great virtue, because you are in a 3-dimension body, energies are at low vibration, everything takes time. Because you have to work against the rule of space and time. That is why. So, what has health and well-being got to do with forgiveness? We are away from our health. Everyone has got some problem or the other, some problem or the other. Why? To understand this, understand pranamaya kosha, the energy tubes should be always clean, clear. Energy should be flowing so completely, like, pipe water. You open the tap runs down. Beautiful water running like that. Our pranamaya kosha should be. Why then we are having this problem? We know that if we are sick, definitely that part in the pranamaya kosha is blocking. That's the answer. If that tube starts getting blocked, that organ will slowly start not performing, whether temporary, permanent, whatever it is, that is the reason. Then people are saying, let's put a band-aid solution. What is the band-aid solution? Madam, I will get a brush, I will clean that part of the thing and it will again start flowing. I'll be okay, right? But again it will clog. Again you will brush. Again you will clog. Yeah, keep doing. If you have a lot of patience and money, keep calling the plumber again and again. Brush. But somebody who has common sense will say where this dirt is coming from, right? If all the time this plumbing is blocking, then we need to understand now where this dirt is coming from. Is there connection to somewhere garbage from where this is coming from? Because if you address that, then cause is fixed, right? I always say in my engineering language, because of my Purvasrama of engineering, mitigation is one, prevention is one. Mitigation means band-aid solution. Something happened, let's put a band-aid and cover it. That's called mitigation, after things happen. Prevention means look at the root and find out why it is happening. How can you stop it to recur again? So if you see any company, anyone, when they do risk analysis, they're all looking at prevention first. Let's look at where the root cause is and address that. Because a lot of money just to do band-aid, call the plumber. Plumbers are very expensive, $150 for just one visit. How many $150 you want to pay for putting band-aids? So look at where is this coming from. Then later I'll tell you what are those band-aid solutions and what are the preventive. First, I want you to understand in the common man language what is happening. So you have to go to the root to fix this problem. Why are the blockages happening? That is where we need to understand. Now, though I did not want to go further into the next sheet, but I am forced to, because unless I go, I can't explain. Now I said, human body is less than 10% of who we are. So let's find out who we are totally. We won't talk completely because today time won't be enough. But just for the sake of reference, body, Annamaya Kosha, physical body. Supporting the physical body is your energy body, which is called Pranamaya Kosha. Why we call it Pranamaya? Because prana is the energy that is flowing through it. Prana means energy. So prana is running through the tubes. That's why we call Pranamaya Kosha. There is another body that is supporting the prana, which is much higher energy than Pranamaya Kosha. So this is just energy keeps raising in each body. Because physical body very dense, low energy. Little bit higher energy is your Pranamaya Kosha, where all the prana energy flows and your pipes are. Supporting this Pranamaya Kosha is your next body, which is called Manomaya Kosha. So very important for everybody to first of all understand that there is something called Manomaya Kosha. First I will give names of all the kosha just for reference, and then I'll come back to where we. Supporting the Manomaya Kosha is another high energy body, which is Vijnanamaya Kosha. Supporting the Vijnanamaya Kosha is the fifth body, which is high energy, which is called Anandamaya Kosha. It's always good to know things. Don't have to go into research at this stage. My intention is not to confuse you people, but just remember, there are 5 main bodies. Between these bodies, there are many subtle bodies. I'm not going to talk about it. These are the 5 key bodies. Every human being should know that they consist of these 5 layers. So, we come back to Pranamaya Kosha, where we left this topic. Why are the blocks happening? To understand why are the blocks happening in your Pranamaya Kosha, you need to go back one step. This is where even the meditators stop at this point. We keep meditating. Why? Because we know cosmic energy will flow, and it will flow so much that it will pump like a brush and clear it. Yes, it will. But immediately again the blockage will happen. Again you sit in meditation, pump. Cosmic energy will clear it. It's like a big plumber. But you could use that energy for much better things if you knew why the blockage is happening. People stop at this point. Yeah, madam, I know I will do meditation, it will clear it. Why it will clear it? Did you ever think why it is forming? Look at the reason. That's why I'm taking you guys one step further. I know you're all meditators, but you need to understand what are you cleaning and why it is forming. Root cause. Body is only a consequence of whatever is happening in these bodies. So we need to understand. So today we will have to go into one more body to understand our state of life. Manomaya Kosha. Whatever is happening in Pranamaya Kosha is because our way of life in Manomaya Kosha. What is Manomaya Kosha? Manomaya Kosha in English is called psych. Have you heard the word psych? P-S-Y, or there's H somewhere, C-H-E, psych. We all talk about psych, 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 psych. What is psych? Psych is the way we think, the way we feel, the way our emotions are running through us. That is the mental plane, which is called Manomaya Kosha. In English, they have just put it into one word called psych. Psych means how we think, how our thoughts are, which influence our emotions, or vice versa. Our emotions influencing our thought. They're very high energy field and very difficult to catch up on that energy field because it's very high energy. But the way we lead our life dictate what kind of thoughts we are releasing, what kind of emotions are going on, how are we feeling this world, how are we interacting this world. That is the Manomaya Kosha. Some people, they start their life with cursing everybody around. There is a desperation. There is a frustration. So those people are constantly releasing frustrating energies, right? Some people, they get up trying to think that, no, I'm going to have a good day. They are forcing their thoughts. They're trying to condition their emotions. I'll start a good day, good day. All those thoughts are operating at your Manomaya Kosha, your mental plane. Mental plane is a very, very dangerous plane because things are happening very fast level there because very high energy field. And even before we know what is happening has already happened. That is why you have to slow down. Slowing down, being with yourself is so important because before you think, emotions have already gone out. I'm coming inside, these 2 madams are dancing, and then that madam told me, Amma, I also wanted to put flowers immediately in my mind. Then what's the problem? Why did you put flowers? Why you don't have flowers? Already You're not happy about how beautifully the madam danced, but that one word she said, Amma, I wanted to put flowers. Ye vachindi pulleva. Mind talks like this. What is your problem? You didn't have flowers? Why? In your Charlotte, you don't get flowers? Why are you telling me this? If you didn't want to do, why are you making my day? This is how mind constantly is chattering. And it's not only chattering, with every thought that you say, one emotion comes out. And what would be my emotion? Gone the happiness that Sridevi madam and that Radhika madam, how nicely welcomed. No, now my problem is stupid people can't even gather 4 flowers. And now she's telling me that I couldn't do. If you couldn't do, you should have kept with your. See how mind works. We have no control on it. It's like a chatter box, tapa, 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 one after another. Before you know, you're gone somewhere. Madam, I didn't mean any of those. This is only an example. This is how stupid we are, out of control. You know who explained this? Eckhart Tolle. How many of you know Eckhart Tolle? Heard of them? Yeah. Amazing book he wrote, Power of Now, and many more books he wrote. But Power of Now is a masterpiece. If you haven't read, I will request with folded hands, please read. You want to bring change in life? These are the masters who have put everything aside and wrote gems for us. Please read Power of Now. If you hate reading books, then people have done audio books in Telugu. Vartamanam Bhava. Devi Chakka madam read the whole book in Telugu and she did it in Telugu. If you are the person who doesn't like carrying a book around, I want to switch on while I'm going to the work, and please hear Vartamana Bhava. Absolutely beautiful book. It changed millions and millions of lives. But his life, Eckhart Tolle's life, disaster. He committed suicide how many times, God knows. That's why never look at master's life and say, oh, I wish I was like that. Don't wish. You have no idea what they have been through, including all the great masters, Michael Singer, everybody. Read their story. You would never want to be close to them. We are so lucky, happily sitting in our house in air conditioning with a cup of tea, with our children reading the books and getting the knowledge. Always aspire to be like that. Don't be a master. Those great masters became great because they took so many sacrifices for all of us. They are taking for us to bring the knowledge. Eckhart Tolle, how many suicides he committed? How many? 16. It has to happen. That is his soul plan, right? But it's not easy, no, committing suicide. You have to be in a pit of darkness, no hope, nothing. That's when people give up life. Who wants to give up life? Little bit cut, Amma, we go and put a band-aid. Who wants to give up life, man? You have to be in a hopeless state to really give up life. But that master did. But when he came out of it, that is called contrast. People who go down deep into pits come out with the same contrast, and their rigor for life is amazing. They not only change their life, but they change millions of life around them. That's why Lakshmi Mata said, contrast is good. So never cry. My life is like that. You're going through a contrast. So you're going to come out of it very strong, very beautiful, and doing work not only for you, but millions around. That is how great masters' lives are. Their lives are not bed of roses. Whatever your definition of bed of roses is, it's not like that, Amma. So now we are talking about these emotions, right, on Manomaya Kosha. Before I know, I have made a story about these two. Not only that, then what happens? That story gives me a very bad feeling because I've already decided, no, I'm insulted. They couldn't bring 4 flowers. My jindagi has gone waste. My ego has taken a big battering here. Ego will never want to see the good things. Good things take for granted. Bad things, that is where we live. We live from ego only on things. And then the whole day, this heart will be aching because ego got hurt. So what is happening to your Manomaya Kosha? Your frequencies are so low. Your frequencies are frequency of anger, revenge. You will take revenge somehow. Next time when you're casually walking next to Radhika, madam, this is modern. You don't get flowers in Charlotte. She's thinking, what nonsense is she talking about? No, ma, we get lot. No, the other day you said, na, they wanted to put flowers on me. Ego wants to revenge. But civilized world, we don't go punch. Children punch because they don't have these filters. We have filter, no, so we have to very poshly ask. That's our way of revenge. When you are taking revenge, revenge comes out from a very low place, low frequency, hatred. Revenge comes out of hatred, it doesn't come out of love. Love is a very high frequency. The first point we talked, it is there. We are living in our psyche from pit frequencies. Pit frequency are negative frequencies. The worst of everything is fear. You know the whole thing, why it would happen for me? I'm fearful that my image is going to spoil. If one madam took for granted, I'll go to next place, they'll also take me for granted. No flowers. Flowers chapter is closed in my life. My ego is already building up story. You got to handle it right now. Otherwise, this will be your story. We are already thinking 4 steps ahead. Oh, I have to go to Atlanta. For them, this has become an example. Nobody gives me flowers. Then after, this is how our mind thinks. This may look so unreal to you, but this is the most realistic way of our thinking. And madam only said one line for 10 seconds, but I am suffering for rest of the day. Where I am suffering? In Mano Maya Kosha, because I'm not doing any action. All I'm doing is thinking and feeling, thinking and feeling. First I feel, then I think, or I think and feel. All this feeling, thinking happens in Mano Maya Kosha. So when you are constantly living in a lower frequency, inflammation starts. These are the frequencies that slowly start creating blocks, because high frequencies are for well-being of everybody. Those effects gives you bliss. If high frequency gives you bliss, then low frequency also has to do something now. These are the frequencies that start the blockages in Pranamaya Kosha. So if you know why you are falling sick, it is because the blockages in Pranamaya Kosha. Why the blockages in Pranamaya Kosha? Because the way you are dealing in your Manomaya Kosha. So where do you need to fix it? Manomaya Kosha. Go back into Manomaya Kosha. Think, how am I living? Why did I get angry on her? There is no contract between her and me that she should do this. She's doing a favor to me out of her niceness. Think about everything that is hurting you, that is bothering you. In that Manomaya Kosha, we are living with revenge. Revenge has become the theme. Hatred has become the theme. And hence, we are getting more and more sicker. So how do we cure it there? How do we lose revenge, masters? By not having hatred towards somebody, isn't it? But I already have hatred because she did something. She didn't put flowers on me. Very angry. That anger has to go, right? How will I go? First of all, I have to release her from my psyche. Psyche is energy field. From my Manomaya Kosha, I have to release that madam. Manomaya Kosha is not letting my release because it's ruled by ego. It will not let Radhika madam, right? It won't let Radhika madam, because I need reason to cry, to weep, to be angry, to do all my dramas of this earth. So ego won't let Radhika madam. But if you want to bring a change and get back to your divinity of your health and well-being, that is where you have to let go. How do you let go? By forgiving people. By forgiving. Forgiveness is the only means to get your psyche out of this. How do you forgive? By trying to understand the bigger picture. Why she did? Because that was the only physical means that she could have got flowers. Why would she hate me? What animosity she has with me? If you have the patience to go think back, every fight, every story will end at a point which is so impersonal. Nobody has a grudge against you, masters. Everybody is living their story. You are the hero of your story. You are the villain of your story. So absolutely nothing. But we have built our own story that these are all the people who have come to hurt me. We are living in pain. The more pain you're living in negative frequencies, the more blockages you are creating. So your ego will say, no, she did the mistake. She should ask for forgiveness. She won't, because in her side, she hasn't done anything. So she will never come and ask you forgiveness, but you are suffering because you built this story. So even if Radhika madam came and slapped me, though it is her fault, cannot demand a forgiveness from her, because nobody is going to listen to you in this world. This world will not go according to your rules and regulations. So how do I bring back my health and well-being divinity? It's by practicing forgiveness. Doesn't matter whose fault it is. Why? Because through forgiveness, you are not doing them a favor. You are trying to forgive that blockage from your own Manomaya Kosha. What is this nonsense, madam? She hit me. I have to forgive. Yes, you have to forgive. You're literally releasing her from your karma. That is where the karma knowledge comes into picture. She's only doing it because of your karma. If Radhika want to, somebody else will do the same thing, but you will get the experience. So stop blaming the persons. Our anger is towards the person. Don't have anger towards the person. Start looking at the experience that came from that person. Then your clarity becomes, then forgiveness becomes very easy. That is such a small thing, man. Flowers or no flowers, who cares? And why am I expecting this from her? Or that lot of thinking, and that only comes with forgiveness. The quicker you want to get out of your karma, apologize profusely, forgive abundantly. That is the only power we have. Even if others are doing mistake, just go and say, sorry, Baba, sorry. It will make them think, why is she saying sorry? Even if they don't think it is not your problem, you are working on your Manomaya Kosha to clear all that. And when you sit in forgiveness mode, all this pain that you have built up in your psyche releases, dissolves with your forgiveness. Don't have to go to the person and talk. You can sit with it, be with yourself and ask for forgiveness. Masters, how many experiments I have done in counseling, and because of that, people have healed. People ask me, whom do I forgive? I'm having this problem. You're saying forgive, forgive. Whom do I ask for forgiveness? I don't know. I don't know. Then how do I do? Just close your eyes. Close your eyes and just start asking for forgiveness to all the people or anybody. It doesn't matter. But forgiveness is not for others. Forgiveness is for this to come out. And when you understand this, then comes all the visions in front of you, why this is happening. Masters, the moment they sit in forgiveness meditation, they sit for 1 week, and the 6th day, they are even seeing whom to forgive. What is the karma bandha, everything. They ring me up, Mama, I found out whom to forgive. I just said, no. It is not about them, it is about you. It is not about the person. If not that person, somebody else would have given you the same experience. It is for you to get it out of your system. Bringing back to the topic, the more you learn forgiving, it should become part of your life. It is showing you that people are not important. Only the experience that is coming to you is important. That experience came to you for your learning. Then there is no grudge, no revenge. Hi, for me only now. Then you feel sad for that madam. She became Bakra because she was the one who had to bring this experience, and I'm cursing her. She's only playing her part in your soul plan, right? This bigger understanding needs to come if you need to understand this. But once you have the power of forgiveness, oh my God, don't you become the king of this universe? How powerful you feel. I can let go anything, man. I have the power of forgiveness. Nobody can take it. And there comes the change, masters. The moment your Manomaya Kosha is going from the low frequency to high frequency, forgiveness is very high frequency because it doesn't come out of grudge. It doesn't come out of hatred. It comes out of a very generosity, which is called compassion. Love and compassion, very close frequencies. You're operating at high frequency, right? And Manomaya Kosha, overnight, it doesn't take long because high energy, quickly changes happen. And from that change comes the change onto your Pranamaya Kosha. So do meditation as much as you want because you want to clean your pipes, but understand where the blockages are coming from. The blockages are coming from your way of life, your way of thinking, your emotions. So this is your birthright to be healthy and well-being. Well-being means feeling good, not only physically, but feeling good. Well-being means feeling good. When you feel good, the 4 people around you feel good. That is how the energy flows. And that is you. But why are you not feeling? It's because of this story. So much science behind it. So start forgiving, master. See the change if you want to improve your health. Meditate as much as you want, but understand there is one more layer, root. Go to the root. The reason is happening in your psyche, in your Manomaya Kosha. Change there. One by one, the change starts coming. And then things will happen. Human, plain things will happen, but they won't bother you. They won't bother you. You take it so simply. It's come, okay. It'll come, it'll go. Agama payana, it'll come, it'll go. But it won't bother you because the bigger understanding has come, masters. This is very important. Now, what is the third one? I'm really doing it super fast. I know the time goes, but this topic is beautiful. This is our topic. If we don't talk about our topic, whose topic are we going to talk, masters? This is how we are. We should be healthy. Well-being means when we walk, we should be radiating energy. People who come to us like, hey, what is with this madam, man? What is that? I want to sit next. We feel like that with people, right? We want to go sit next to them. It's very nice when you talk. And those people will be making jokes. Very lightly they'll be talking, oh, what man, yeah. But we want to sit next to them. Why? Because these are the people, knowingly or unknowingly, they are working at their manomaya kosha. That is why the whole psyche has very power, high energy. So it also influences people in their circle of influence, people who live with them, who sit with them. That is the reason. Now, third one, what is our divinity, masters? How does divinity feel like? I want to give you a taste. Divinity means love flows out of us. Divinity means we are radiating energy. So obviously we take care of our physical health and mental health. Number 3, you are the source of abundance. In Telugu, abundance means samruddhi. What is samruddhi? What does abundance mean? I have everything, man. People come. I want to give you this. Okay, you want to give, you give, but I don't need it. When do you feel? When this is full. For this to be full, we all have a list. When I get all these things, this will be full. It will never be full. That list is a false list. It will never complete and your heart will never be full. Abundance is you. You are the abundance. How can you be dependent on something? When you are the abundance, what are you waiting for to feel abundance? Madam, I don't feel samruddhi, madam. I feel only lack. I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't have this. You ask me, madam, I'll tell you 20 things what I don't have. 20 things I will tell you what I don't have. And you are saying that I am abundance, I am the source of abundance. Who can give abundance? I don't even feel I have quarter abundance. Why are we not feeling it, masters? Go down to the root. Go down to the root so that you can address there and feel all this who you truly are. You are abundance. You are the source of abundance. Not only you can feel abundance, but you can spread abundance. Wherever you go with no material things, you can spread. Spread seeds everywhere. Happy, 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 happy. People who are full here, they are like, "Arey man, kuch nahi chahiye apne ko to. I am happy." They say like that, "I am happy. I have everything." Then you'll ask, "What do you have?" "I have everything." Then they will give their definition of everything. Hey, only this. And you're happy. That is how abundance feels. You don't need any list of things, but it's all to do making this heart full, right? Why are we not feeling it, masters? Because the most important thing that is lacking in our understanding is gratitude. No gratitude. No gratitude for nothing. Person who has no gratitude in his life will never feel abundance. Abundance will not even touch and come in their doorstep. Gratitude is a very, very, very big topic. My lectures for gratitude go for 4 to 5 hours. We don't have that much time. We will only touch on the key things that we need to know. Gratitude is an art. It is an art. It's a skill we all can develop because we have lost touch. What does gratitude feel like? Abundance means having everything, right? What did I say yesterday? Quantum rule number 1. What was that? Who remembers from yesterday? What is quantum physics rule number 1? What did I say yesterday? Yeah, go ahead, one of you. Yeah, go ahead, Anita. Yeah. Yes, okay. Right, Nita?
So wherever we give the energy, that will be attention.
Yeah, you're on. So, quantum energy rule number 1 is very important. Wherever your attention goes, your energy flows there. If my attention is going towards you, all my energy is flowing towards you. That is how it works. That is how this physicality on earth works. This is called quantum energy. This is quantum energy because we can't see it, we can't feel it, but it's happening. This is one of the main rules. Wherever your attention is, if my attention is on Sridevi Madam, that means all my energy is being focused there. This is how like the rule of gravity, this is the rule of quantum physics. You can go and read quantum physics books. This is primary rule. Every human being should understand. If you want to know where you are focusing your energy, wherever your attention is, wherever your focus is. If you are focusing on the Zoom, then all your energy is going to the Zoom. If you are focusing on this, madam, that is what the story is. And then what happens? Yesterday I told, then what happens? Whatever you are focusing on, you'll be close to that in your life. More and more of that will come into your life, right? Yeah. So, if you are focusing on something, then you will get more of that only. Remember, why something is in your life? Because all your focus is on that. That means, Nirantar, every morning, evening, you are doing japa of that only. In your whole psyche, it is full of that. If I'm always thinking about Sridevi Madam, always, day and night, then I will always be close to her. Some way or the other. Wherever I go, I will see her, or wherever she goes, I see. And we'll say, hey, madam, how are we following each other? Because my attention, whether physically or astrally, my focus is all there. So we draw things into our human life. We draw. Without our knowledge, we are drawing things. So how we draw things is because of our focus. We have very concentrated energy. Human beings, that's why we are special. So many animals, so many species. What is so important about human beings is called power of dharana. If you understand yoga, yoga has got 8 limbs. Dharana means focusing on one thing. If I give a letter Om and say focus on that, human beings can do that. This is called the power of dharana. That is that's the start of a spiritual journey. In olden days, nobody used to give knowledge like this, sitting here and okay, come, I will give. No. You get this knowledge in a very disciplined manner because they believed that otherwise this knowledge will be misused or no value for it. Rishis and great people know how to give this knowledge. So they used to make people go in disciplinary manner. And 8 limbs of yoga were the 8 Ashtanga yoga, one after another. And in that, dharana means focused attention. Focused, why madam? Why attention means focus? Why again focused attention? Means we are expert, na? We are attention here, but focus somewhere. We are experts in that, right? I'm looking at this madam, but I'm really not looking because my mind is going, what am I going to do this evening? What am I going to wear? So we have attention, but no dharana. That is why rishis know. They know all our problem. So that's why they put focused attention. That means put all your focus, panchendriya, on wherever you're looking. That is called dharana. So now you understand what dharana is. Everybody talks about dharana. So this is how we are. Whatever we put our dharana on, focused attention, you will see more and more of those things happening in your life. Your life being totally filled with only that. Why? Because quantum physics, that which is ruling your life, because you're being of energy, you're not just this body being. Body is only 7%, Annamaya Kosha. Rest all koshas are energy vibrations, The other 4 koshas I talked about, Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha, Anandamaya Kosha, they're all like high energy fields. So they won't follow the rules of this earth plane. Only this 7% body is only following. Rest all are going quantum physics. That's why it's so important. So, if that is the case, dharana, your life is being governed by dharana. Then put your dharana on something nice, na? This is the basic logic we are missing. Wherever dharana is, I don't have that. I don't have this. She is better than me. She's got a better house than me. Wrong. Dharana is wrong. I don't. Your dharana is on don't only. How can you feel abundance? But your nature is abundance. Madam, what nature abundance? Madam, I got no abundance. Yes. How will you have abundance? When your focused dharana is always on non-abundance, then you'll get non-abundance only in this earth form. Your soul is abundance. It's a true replication of abundance. It can get whatever it wants, it knows. But it is sitting on the seat and thinking, okay, you play the game, body game, let go on. And we in this body form, caught in the Maya, focused dharana on things that we don't want, we are focusing on that. So what do? Madam, I'm doing the right thing only, na? I don't have that. How can I focus on something else? That is where this principle, this particular divinity and this principle comes into picture. How to bring abundance in your life with nothing. That is the story here, na? Because everyone's saying, I don't have a job, madam. How can I bring abundance? How can I feel abundance? You are saying, I'm focusing on the wrong thing. How do I focus on the right thing? Let's talk about it. If you want to bring abundance in your life, then you have to think of abundance. Because of quantum physics, whatever you focus, it will come in your life. So if you want things, then you have to live in that energy. How do I live in that energy of abundance? Starts with gratitude. If I come and say thank you to that madam, why will anybody say thank you to anybody? If you have received something from them, right? Either in cash or kind or words or emotions, right? But otherwise, who goes on saying everybody, thank you, sir, thank you, sir? Nobody is that stupid or nobody has that much time to just go and keep saying thank you to yes or no? So when do you say thank you? Immediately start going back. This is our basics. We only say thank you when we feel good. It comes from the bottom of, thank you so much, madam. I mean, last night I had such a great time at Sujata madam's house. We were all sitting in the backyard and all these masters, and such a blissful experience, just being there, talking to them. Wholeheartedly, I thanked everybody, not because if I don't say thank you, they'll say, this madam got so much ego, not because of that. So I really felt good. I was feeling so good. And I know it is only I'm feeling good because of their presence. So by saying thank you, I want to feel that goodness within me. Without saying also, I can feel, but when I express more, I feel it more. So I'm bringing out that abundance. So I said that because I really felt it. But what I'm trying to say here is the gratitude, the thank you feeling only comes when we are feeling good. What is feeling good? Feeling good only happens when you receive something. When you receive something, that is how human conditioning has happened. We have to play the game here properly. If we want abundance, we have to attract abundance into our life. Attraction of abundance can only happen when you focus on abundance. If you start focusing on all things which are not giving you happiness, then abundance won't come into your life. So what do? Start listing down all the things that are already present in your life. Madam, I have nothing to thank for. Really? Really? Take a book. Take a pen. Write everything you have in life. For 5 minutes, because of our human condition, what do I have to do? The only 3 things that we can't survive without is roti, kapda, makan. That's all. You need food for this body. Yes, you need a shelter. And you need this clothing for whatever moral science, human science that you are here for, ethics. That's all you need. Are you getting that or not? If you are getting that in your first list, 2 times roti you are getting, man. We say to our children, look at the third world country, they are not having food, you are throwing it in the bin. Don't just repeat like a parrot. Do you even realize what you are saying? Have you said thank you once? Saying to children is one thing, but are you repeating like a parrot because you want to influence somebody? But that is not a part of your life. Get up every day morning and start counting all the things. If you get getting down from the bed, thank the bed. You have a bed to sleep on for 8 hours. Immediately, we all go to God's pictures for start doing your bed. Thank you, bed. Why? Why doesn't the bed deserve a thank you? The day the bed is snatched from you, then you will understand the value of it. Start your day with thanking everything and anything. Why? That is how you bring change into your life. You want to bring abundance, then you have to change yourself first. You get on we in this country, We put our feet down, soft carpet. You have no value for that carpet, taken for granted. Under ఇంట్లో ఉంటే every house had this. What's this big deal? Not every house on this earth has this. You are one of the luckiest of the few hundreds who have it. You never said thank you, isn't it? You never even acknowledge that. If you start counting your blessing, every step you are putting on, how many thank yous that time or 24 hours won't be enough to thank you. When you start looking at the gratitude and the graces you have in life, 24 hours not enough to thank. So many graces we have in our life, but all taken for granted. My focus is only those 4 things I don't have, madam. No abundance, no abundance, no abundance. How will abundance come in your life when you have no value for what you have? Not because I'm talking about a philanthropist like, oh no, you start your. No, I'm saying cheat the universe. You know the rule, cheat man. How do you bring abundance? Feel the things you already have. Oh my God, they're so good. I'm sitting on this sofa. How many people have the blessing to have a sofa like this? Cup of tea. Ask Sridevi madam, she brought a cup of tea. How many have this privilege that they can ask for a cup of tea and in 5 minutes this cup of tea comes in front of us? Masters, these are not small things. These are the truth of life taken for granted. And whenever you take life for granted, abundance will not even touch your doorstep. They will not touch the doorstep. Gratitude has become like a cliche word. Gratitude. Everyone should have gratitude. Open the internet, they'll talk a lot of gratitude. We get so sick of listening that we breathe, we gratitude. Like that it's become. No value. No value for these words. I'm reinventing these words again and reinvention. Rediscover. Rediscover, because these words have lost the value in your life. So rediscover. Start your day with gratitude. I can tell you what I do. I get up and whatever I can see, I gratitude, and I have the habit of contemplation. I go into my puja room, I sit there. That is when my list starts. That 5 minutes I talk to God or divine beings or this humanity, and I say thank you to everything that I can remember of. And the more I keep saying thank you, I become like Hanuman. I come and sit like that early in the morning. Thank you. Because I'm realizing how lucky I am, and my body language is changing. By the end of 5 minutes, I'm like, oh, I'm such a lucky person, man. I've got this many things. But that's not for somebody to read the list. That is for you to feel. Feel. Because universe only understands the language of energy, and that only comes through feeling and emotions. Universe does not understand any other language, lip talk, nothing. The feelings have to come from here. So when you start thanking your body language, because you start believing how lucky I am. I have a small puja mandir. I can compare. My friends have big rooms for puja. All with, marble stone. And that's how we make our lives miserable. Comparison. But I sit in front of that puja room. It's a small, and I'm gone in bliss. That is my contemplation time. That is my time to recheck my whole day, my coming day and my previous day. That is the time to make amendments for what I missed the previous 24 hours. I have set aside, because I think about the last 24 hours and think, where did I go wrong? Where can I reshift myself? I got 24 hours ahead of me. Universe has given me another 24 hours chance. Who knows? I may go to sleep and dukan band. I may not get another chance. So that is my time in the morning to relook at all the last 24 hours. Where did I miss to thank? Where did I miss to find out the grace? I'm doing this test, the rechecking, introspection, whatever you call, and then maybe next 24 hours, I will make amendments. And gives me so much happiness. Why? I don't know. Maybe because I'm working at the Manomaya Kosha level and things are changing there. And when things change there, happiness oozing, masters. And when you are living your life from the gratitude plane, abundance. You don't want things, but people will give you. One of the masters was, madam, I heard your interview. I came to know that after you came into meditation, you got your promotion. That is one of the many promotions that I had, but that is not the point. The point is, when I started living in gratitude, abundance walked into my life. That particular promotion, which is very difficult at the senior management level, which I was due to get 2 years back, and I had given up. No big deal. You know, sometimes sour grapes, we leave it. But when I started practicing my gratitude, not because I want promotion, you cannot want something and practice gratitude. That's the problem. If you want something, you won't feel gratitude at all. You have to feel that things are already happened. Gratitude, that is the secret. Things have to already happen, or at least you have to pretend and feel that it has happened. If you can pretend and cheat, it will work. That is also possible. But I don't want to corrupt your minds yet because you're all very pure souls. But even that is also in the syllabus. Next time when I come, I'll tell you how to cheat the universe. With nothing, you become experts. You have nothing, doesn't matter. You can still say, I am so happy. It's not just lip word because you have practiced so much. This is all muscle memory. Because you have practiced so much, the moment you say this word, I'm so happy, this already starts giving that emotions of happiness. This is training, masters, training. We train everything, but we are not training the basics. And now, anywhere I can do this. I just have to say, big fight must be happening in the family, but I'll say, all is well. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful that these people are in my life. They are fighting with me. There is a big fight going on in the family, but I go, I'm so grateful to them that they are in my life. First, my heart won't respond because it takes time. Yes, I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for fighting with me. Otherwise, I would not have known. So I tell the story to my mind, and the mind starts believing, yes. And then mind starts feeling happy. And mind says, oh, I'm in bliss, man. Done, job done. Leave the rest of it. We can do that, masters. But for that, you have to practice from scratch. You can't do cheating without starting from scratch. But remember, this is the only language this universe understands. Language of energy, and you can't cheat it without practicing it, right? You can't keep talking one thing and releasing lack energy. It won't work. But after a while, become so experts. Nothing has to happen. You can still tell your heart, all is well. What is that movie? 4 Idiots or 3 Idiots or what? All is well. All is well. You can tell your heart, all is well. And poor thing, it believes because it only wants to help you. When you are telling all is well, okay, all is well, huh? Okay, I'll sleep. You do your work. Happily to sleep. So tell your heart, all is well. All is well. You have everything. Practice this every minute. You're sitting with somebody. Just you don't have to tell them also your practice. Just take your heart. All is beautiful. So much grace. This is how you slowly bring gratitude into your life. And people who live in gratitude, masters, it's not a joke. Things walk into their life, walk. But then you don't have the need for them. That is the irony. You don't have the need for them. It comes or it doesn't come. It's not going to make any difference to you, but they will come. Why? Because you're operating from full heart, abundance. Abundance means you have so much that you don't know what to do with it. At that stage, every physicality walks into your life, including human beings, relations, everybody. But you don't know what to do with it because with or without them, you're still feeling happy. So remember, your divine nature is abundance. If you're not feeling it, start with the practice of gratitude. And you can. So many masters are, thousands of people on my foundation are doing this sadhana. We call it sadhana. We're doing it in groups because single journey is sometimes very boring. We can't. So Gupta sir, we all are practicing. There's a big mad people crowd there who are experimenting all this divine principle. Just come on, madam has said we can do it. Just the faith that yes, it will work. It's working from there for them. Why it won't work for others, masters? They are not theory. These are our life principles. What is the fourth one, which I very aware of the time, and I know people have to have their lunch too. The fourth, but very important thing, what is our divinity? What does divinity looks like? Our creativity. Creativity. You can create whatever you want. Hey, I can create whatever. That is what divinity is. Divinity means you can manifest anything you want. Soul in its form just manifests things. Like I was telling before, it's at a very high frequency. In that high frequency, the thought has to come. Who has read Peter Richelot's book, Soul's Journey? Yeah. Yes? You see there, how are the worlds? They show, when the man passes away from this plane and different planes, how they operate. So, once the body baggage goes away, the soul frequency keeps on increasing from one world to other world to other world. And all you need to do is just think. In that book, so nicely, Peter Richelot has mentioned, everyone should read it. It's like a fiction book. It's called The Soul's Journey. And if you are more a fan of Telugu books only, it's been translated as Atmayanam. So please read it. It's in English, it's in Telugu. It's a must-read book. Everyone should read. It tells us what happens after you leave this plane. Very interesting book. Very interesting book. It tells you all the different planes of how the soul's journey is. Oh my God, I had a ball reading that book. So there you can just with a flick of finger or things happen. Here, because the vibrations are down, as I said, you have to work between space and time. Time happens, but creativity happens. You can manifest anything you want. No, madam, I have been trying. I can manifest nothing. Nothing. Why? Why are you so away from your divinity of creativity? The biggest thing is, what we are lacking is self-love, self-appreciation. We can say everybody is good, but when it comes to us, no self-love. No self-love, no self-appreciation. And somebody if has to create, they have to have the confidence, I can do it, right? We are knocking it right in the beginning. I'm good for nothing, I can't do it. That is how our starting. Humanity, 99.9% starting is I'm good for nothing. No self-love. We are so critical with ourselves. Everything is in like magnifying glass. Oh, maybe I should not have done that. Remember one time when you patted your back and said, hey, well done, man. Well done. More and more we should do. That's why I'm saying, be with yourself. You can only do when you have time. You have no time for yourself. Where is the self-love, masters? We all talk about self-love. What is self-love? Self-love says that you are beautiful the way you are. You're just perfect the way you are. None of us feel we are perfect. We stare in the mirror. Okay, if I had little bit of height, it would be good, I'm 5 feet 2 inches. If I had like 5 feet 5 inches, I'd look nice. Oh, my legs are a bit fat. If that was a little bit thin. It starts with criticism. Our life starts with self-criticism. There is no aspect of ours we really feel like loving. Because we were never taught. This is all conditioning, masters. We were never taught. And the people who never taught, they don't know what is self-love. It's not taught in schools at all. Nobody talks about self-love. Nobody talks about gratitude. Nobody talks about forgiveness. We talk about physics. We talk about chemistry. We know how to do comparison. Somebody gets 99, you have to get 99.5. That's all our community teaches. Nothing else. Go in the rat race, keep on running till you don't know why you're running, and then one day break into depression and come to meditation. It's a 360 degrees. Why you have to break down to come to spirituality? Till now, I don't understand that reason. 99% people come to this path because something terrible has happened in their life. I want to come out of this trauma. I want to come. Why? Why? Without trauma also, this is beautiful now. No, I don't want it. Boring. I don't like that path. World is so interesting. Why waste time sitting with closed eyes and talking about this nonsense of divinity? That is the problem. This has become nonsense. That has become all sense. That is why that is making no sense. Because you don't want to understand yourself, you will not understand the world. Because world is a replica of you. Whatever is happening in this inner world, exactly will happen in the outer world. How can that happen, madam? So 8.5 billion people, so many different things are happening, but world is only one. That is the irony, masters. We all live in the same world, but the world appears to each one of us in different format. Yad bhavam tad bhavati. Whatever your bhavana is, that's how the world appears to it. That is what the great rishis told us. Yat bhavam tad bhavati. And bhavam changes from one person to another. Because my thinking is different, my bhavam is thinking different. The way this world should operate, my logic is different. So bhavati also is different. What is happening is also different. Same world. We're all living in the same world. But it won't appear the same to us because our bhavanas are different. The whole world is a reflection of you. Whatever is happening in this cosmos, this creation, is exactly reflecting outside. But we are trying to fix there. Fix here now. It will reflect outside. Everybody hates me because you hate yourself. You don't have self-love. That's why everybody, you feel that he doesn't love me. Do you love yourself? What is there to love yourself, madam? That is the ignorance. What is there to self? Many people ask, what is this self-love nonsense? They're saying, what is this jargon of self-love? Everybody's talking self-love, self-love, self-love. What is this, man? Such an important thing we are missing. Everybody is trying to pick imperfections. What is imperfect? Pick list. We all have a list. I can't write properly. I can't sing properly. I can't dance properly. If you see somebody dancing, I can't do this. Why you have to say? Appreciate now. You have another 10 things. You go appreciate yourself for that. Immediately comparison. Oh, her hair is so beautiful. Oh, my hair is falling. Why immediately appreciate? But why immediately comparison? Because you will never be alike like others. That's not the plan at all. So why are you starting to compare? You will never be like another person. We are all unique. Unique creations. Unique. We all have our beauties. We all have our perfections. But we don't want to look at our perfections. Because we want to live every time in the outside world. We are scared of our inside world. We don't know how to face. Nobody taught us. Nobody taught us. Nobody said, go in the corner, sit down, be with yourself. Nobody. So we don't know how to be with ourselves. If you don't know how to be with yourself, how will you see what's going on? Always looking out, always looking out. See how nicely he's sitting with like that, cross-legged. I can't. My knee pains. Okay, you can sit now. Be happy. So, where is self-love, masters? When you don't have self-love and you are all the time picking things, how can you create something? For creativity, you need lot of confidence. Soul has confidence. But when it comes in the form of this body and is tied in this space and time, lost. We are lost species. Totally species have lost. No self-love, no self-appreciation. Self-appreciation and self-love is so important, masters. Our day should start by saying, Arey, tere jaisa koi nahi. There is no one like you. And that's the truth. There is nobody like you. You are unique. Start with your day. I am a happy soul. Hey, madam, don't feel like happy. It doesn't matter, man. Sing the song. What does it matter? Start with your day. I am a happy soul. Children sing very well. They don't mind. I'm a happy soul. I can't say it outside. Somebody will listen. Hey, you're not happy. Why are you singing happy soul? These are all our problems. Somebody will listen. So we can't sing I am a happy soul. How pathetic. We should not care about anybody. Go stand in the front of 10 houses and say, I'm a happy soul. No, we can't even raise our hands. I mean, somebody will see. We have to be very civilized. This is our problem why we can't appreciate. Get up and say, yes, I'm a happy soul. Who's going to stop you? Who is going to stop you? I am a happy soul. My body is healthy. Keep telling this because you are not able to appreciate. You have to start appreciating yourself. My body is healthy. Body will start believing. Yes, I'm good. My relationships are in perfect harmony. Doesn't matter, nobody likes you. You start building your relationships. My relationships are in perfect harmony. Keep on telling that all the time. Whatever you do, keep telling my work is perfect. I don't know, madam. You're always looking for approval. I did good. I cooked potato curry. How is it, madam? Then you're waiting. She'll say good or bad. Just in the moment she says good, Ammaya. Why you need her approval? You don't have faith in yourself. You also tasted now. If it was not good, you would have added salt, no? Ask. If you think that is the way to live in this life, ask. But don't keep waiting for those thumbs up. Whole life looking for thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. We all the time looking for people's approval. How can you self-love? Why you need approval to live? I'm here. I'm talking what universe is asking me to. There is no guarantee everybody will connect. Doesn't matter. What does it matter? I did from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of my consciousness. I was happy. I know I did the right thing. Feedback, what feedback? Take feedback only to the extent that is required for the development of your soul. More than that is garbage. This is not for development of soul. We are taking thumbs up for ego satisfaction. Ego wants everybody to say, hey, you're good. You're good. And in the mind, we say, I am the best. We take all the good and make it into best and say, I am the best. Ego wants it. Ego wants to be the best and ego wants power. That's what is driving our life. So start understanding how the game of ego is happening. And always believe you are perfect. So keep telling, my life is beautiful. And one day your life will turn beautiful. Because that's where the self-love starts. I am happy. I'm healthy. I'm perfect. My work is perfect. I'm beautiful. No matter if your boss is saying, I'm going to sack you next month, it's his problem. But you believe you are perfect because each one of you is, or us, is no less than perfect masters. Without that belief, you can't create anything on this earth. Every scientist, every master who came onto this earth for creation only could create out of self-love. If no self-love, you can't create. Even today, this BYM Foundation that I run, I love myself, masters. I love myself because when I am with myself, I am in happy. I don't need anyone's thumbs up. Whether 1% or 10%, my heart is full. I know, I always give, well done, Saroja, well done. In your life, you're doing what you have come here for. How do you know, madam? My heart is telling, my heart is a good navigator, tells. And I might walk here, I won't even think, that master is thinking, how arrogant she is. She's thinking she knows everything. That won't come into my mind. I'm happy with whatever I'm doing. And the more you're happy, you start manifesting. What did you manifest? I manifested a total community who have miraculous thinking, and every minute they believe in themselves. No self-doubt at all in that community. And together, we are doing miracles. We are spreading love, love, love. If we join in the BYM, we only start with Aham Prema, Aham Prema, Aham Prema. We are love. We are constantly reminding this. And that takes us to bliss. We are creating a whole new world on this plane. What more creation we want? We are so happy. We are not all together, 23 countries we are spread. Who cares? Physical distance doesn't mean a word to us. They're all doing miracles in their zone of influence. And whenever we all meet, Aham Prema, Aham Prema, Aham Prema, Aham Prema. Aham Prema, Aham Prema, Aham Prema, Aham Prema. You start believing you are the love. You are the love and you can spread love. And the more you keep believing in yourself, the more you spread love, masters. I want you all to think about these 4 things, masters. With every thought you create, you are visualizing a world. With every word you are visualizing, you're creating your reality. That's how you create your reality. How often are we creating this? Once a year, once a month, once a day. It's depending on what we believe, how we believe on our divinity. Everyone has this divinity. How you get closer to your divinity? You have the free will. Universe has given you free will. Do what you want to do with it. So don't forget these 4 key principles of who you are. You are that. You are the ocean of love. You can give as much love you want. There is no limitations here. And that you can only do by understanding that you have to accept everything the way it is and allow them to be who they want to be, not who you want to be. That is how you invite that faculty of love, you are. Remember your health and well-being. You are the true representation of physical, mental, emotional health. But if that needs to happen, you have to start forgiving. Don't keep grudge against anybody, masters. Those grudge are the key things why blockages form. Every grudge is a blockage. I do inner child workshops where I'm teaching people how to dissolve those things. And you know how many blocks are there, masters? 3 comes out, another 4 is waiting in line. There are hundreds. Over so many years, conditioning we have done. And with each block that we are releasing, burdens coming down. People cry, they break down in my inner child workshop. Not because I want them to, because emotional release. On the Manomaya Kosha, burden is reducing. There are so many people who have attended my inner child workshop, which I do daily. Not daily, sorry, yearly. But what are we doing in that? We are releasing our Manomaya Kosha. We are releasing because we have collected there. But at least not collect anymore. How? By understanding this knowledge. We understand our Manomaya Kosha. Start working at that level. Manomaya Kosha is very important in the physical form. If you don't understand Vijnanamaya Kosha, Anandamaya Kosha, it's okay. In the body world, you don't need it so much. But if you are living in a body and you really want to be close to your divinity, you have to understand till the level of Manomaya Kosha. Then the third one, which is so important, which we all don't feel every day, is you are abundance. Divinity means abundance. And the only way you will feel the abundance, you will really feel it, is through gratitude. Liberally gratitude, gratitude for everything. We have crazy people in our foundation who will do gratitude to their scooter every day. Are they stupid? No. They are ruling their world by gratitude. They will, if the scooter doesn't start, they know it will start. 3 times they will say, thank you, scooter, thank you, scooter. The scooter will start. We think they are mad people. No, they are very clever. They have understood these rules of universe and they are playing games there. Not one person, masters. There are people there who are living this life because they have realized we have lived other life too. And that only gave us misery. Not one day I feel I was divine. Now people have decided I want to live my divinity life. If this is my birthright, why am I away from this? They have questioned, they have found out, now they are changing their life. It is not difficult. If they can do it, we can do it too. Just prioritizing and making it part of our daily routine, masters. That is what it's all about. And fourth one, remember, you can create and manifest anything in your life. But give lots of love, lots of patting. You don't need any third person to give you thumbs up on Facebooks and Instagrams. And no. Why do you need approval from others, masters? You don't need approval because not required. Not required. If these are the 4 key divinity principles, forget about all the other things. If you can at least remember 2, 1 at least, start practicing, you'll automatically change your life and the other 3 will walk along. They're all interconnected, masters. You don't have to do mega practice for 4. Even try one, whatever you can. Things are difficult because anything is difficult, you don't practice. Somewhere we have to start, masters. So practice at 1 point. I gave you 4 points. Start at 1. And if you can't remember, Amma, you told so much, Ken, I can't remember. I will also send you 1 page. What are the key 4 things of your divinity and how you can bring it to your life? Very simple. If anyone needs it, tell your coordinator who I have the number. I will send you that 1 pager. Make it your Bible, print it, put it in your bedroom. I do that. I print it, put it in bedroom because that's where we spend most of the time. Wake up in the morning, look at that. Okay, today which one is easy, which one I practice? Pick one, practice. If all 4 difficult, practice 1. I promise you they are not difficult, masters. And the more we practice, it's an addiction. Addiction, more than drugs. This is a very powerful. I have to do more. Because miracles are happening every day. We all want magic, no? We all want magic, and magic will be happening every second, every second. You'll be thinking of people, they'll be walking into your life. You're thinking of things, they already happened. Hurry, before even I open my mouth, this will happen. Welcome to the world of magic. but you are the creators of that magic. Remember, nobody can do that magic for you. You have to do that magic. So with that, we'll start meditation masters for some time. I would request you all to kindly sit in the position of meditation. If there are any new person for meditation, I will guide. So in this meditation, we will sit with cross-legged masters. If you're sitting on the ground, you can sit with cross-legged. If you're sitting on a chair, Nenam, I'm okay, Nana. I'm okay. Thank you so much. If you're sitting on a chair, then you can cross your feet at the ankle like that. Yeah, thank you. So masters, be very sure that you have crossed your ankle or you have folded your legs, because energy field, this is energy field. We don't want to drain our energy yet, so we need it. And crossing is important in whatever way you do. Interlock your fingers and place them in your lap. And happily, relaxedly sit down and gently close your eyes. Do not open your eyes. Yeah, I was about to say thank you, madam, for reminding. See, such blissful people come. If we forget anything, they will remove. Please remove your glasses if you can, because that will make it easier for you. And once you have removed your glasses, masters, just close your eyes. Do not open eyes, no matter what happens, right? Till I tell you, open your eyes. Till then, nobody opens eyes. Okay? And I am very mindful of your time. I know I am between lunch and you, but that's okay. This is more important than lunch today. So I'm going to finish this meditation and then we'll all go for lunch. And during lunch, we will have a good discussion. Whatever you want, we will discuss. But for this 20 minutes, I request you all to please sit in meditation. And today we are going to do love meditation. Because we talked so much about love, I want you all to feel how love feels like. Love is beautiful. Sudhakar sir, in every session, is only talking about love because that's what Babaji says. Love, 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 love. And today we will feel how that love feels like. So my request is, masters, do not open your eyes, no matter what happens. That is the only request I have. Please do not open your eyes. Take your time. If this pyramid, put pyramids on, don't take too long, masters, because we are all aware of the time. Yes. See, if you want to put pyramid quickly. Don't take too much time and close your eyes. Okay? Fingers clasped in your lap, ankles crossed or in cross-legged. Gently close your eyes, masters. And the first thing I want you guys to do is be totally aware of your body. Awareness is very, 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 very important. So first be aware. What is happening with me? Where am I sitting? Just don't go jump into meditation. There is no rush. There is no rush. After I go back also, you can meditate. Nobody is stopping you guys. But for today, we are going to do very nicely, one thing at a time. Happily bring all our awareness to our body. With closed eyes, just feel where you are. Where are you sitting? Very important. Where are you sitting? How does the seat feel like? If it is a chair, feel the cushion. If it's carpet, feel the carpet, masters. Completely in awareness, no sleeping mode. Meditation does not mean sleeping. Meditation means completely aware. Awareness is the key for meditation. So as you are totally aware, masters, totally in this awareness mode, just have a quick introspection of your body, starting from the top of your head. So just walk along with me with your attention on the parts of the body that I'm taking you to. Do not open your eyes. Place all your focus on the top of your head, masters. At this point of time, your focused dharana, should be on the top of your head, masters. Feel how you feel on the top of your head, masters. What are the feelings? How does it feel? How does your skin feel on the top of your head? Every feeling, feel for yourself. Slowly come down, masters. Come to a point between your eyebrows. Place all your attention on your Agnya Chakra, which is the place between your eyebrows, masters. Be completely aware of all the sensations in that area, masters. Slowly bring your focus down to the base of your neck, masters. Vishuddha Chakra, the base of your neck. Another major energy junction, masters. Be completely aware of the point, the base of your throat, Vishuddha Chakra. Slowly bring your focus down to your Anahata Chakra, your heart chakra, masters. Your heart chakra is very close to where your physical heart is, masters. Bring all your awareness onto the energy junction, heart chakra. Slowly bring down the focus to close to your belly button, masters. Manipuraka Chakra. This is another energy junction that feeds energy to all the parts near your abdomen, masters. Completely your awareness at Manipuraka Chakra, just above your belly button, masters. Slowly bring your focus below your belly button, masters. Swadhisthana Chakra. This is the energy junction that gives energy to all the reproductive organs. Completely be aware of this area below the belly button, masters. When I say awareness, everything, the focus, single point dharana at this point. Let's bring our focus down to the base of our spine, masters, the last point of our spinal cord, Mooladhara Chakra, the root chakra of our body. Single point dharana at the root chakra, masters. Completely be aligned with the energies at the root chakra. Now that you have been throughout the body, aligned with the energy flowing in your body, masters, I would like you to bring your attention to the heart chakra, masters. Anahata Chakra, the heart chakra, which is close to your heart organ, masters. Bring your focus completely onto the area of Anahata Chakra. Anahata Chakra is the house of love, masters. Anahata Chakra It's the bridge between our physical life and the divine life. As we start connecting with this Anahata Chakra masters, just try to tune to the frequency of your heart chakra. If you want to tune to the frequency of your heart chakra, you have to be totally connected with your heart chakra masters. Do not think about anything. Just live in the space of your heart chakra for a few seconds, masters. As you start getting familiar with the Anahata Chakra masters, you will see that this beautiful Anahata Chakra, the home of love, it's a beautiful place, masters. And as you can see your Anahata Chakra, you will see that this chakra is fully filled with blue color light, masters. This is not a normal blue color. It's an electrifying blue color that's filling up your Anahata Chakra. This blue color light is the light of love, masters. When love spreads everywhere, this is the color you see everywhere, masters. Your heart chakra is completely filled with this blue color light. If each one of you can visualize this blue color light in your Anahata Chakra, masters. Slowly start getting familiar with your Anahata Chakra and the blue color light that is completely filling your Anahata Chakra, masters. As we get friendly with our Anahata Chakra masters, I want you all to visualize that we are all in a big circle, holding each other's hands. Lot of masters along with us in this big circle, masters. And we are all sitting around the Mother Earth. Can we all visualize sitting in meditation around the Mother Earth, holding each other's hand in a beautiful chain of love, masters? And in this beautiful chain, so many masters who are being part of this circle of divine love chain, masters. We're all sitting in a circle around our beloved Mother Earth, holding each other's hands, completely connected with Anahata Chakra, magically watching the blue light of love, sitting in a circle around our Mother Earth. Can we all visualize ourselves, masters? As we sit around Mother Earth, totally getting familiar with our Anahata Chakra, each one of us can see the beautiful blue light of love is radiating out of our Anahata Chakra in every direction, masters. Each one of you can see the beautiful blue light, the radiating light of love, radiating in every direction from your Anahata Chakra. And this beautiful light is traveling in all the directions, masters. You all can see that for yourself. As the radiating blue light of love from Anahata Chakra is going and distributing in all the directions, there is a big beam of light of love that is going towards the Mother Earth, masters. From each one of you, from your Anahata Chakra, You're all radiating love light to Mother Earth Masters. As we sit in the beautiful circle of love around the Mother Earth, sending beams of blue light of love towards Mother Earth. And as the beautiful love light radiates in all the directions, the love energy from our heart is reaching every meditator who is in this beautiful circle of love masters. You are not only sending love to Mother Earth, but you are sending this beautiful blue light of love to all the meditators in the chain. Anahata Chakra, sending beautiful light of love in all the directions, Masters. As you sit in this circle of love, you are sending love as well as receiving love from everybody, Masters. The blue light leaving your Anahata Chakra, a lot of blue light receiving from everybody's Anahata Chakra. As you sit in the circle of love, understand that you are the source of love. You are the love. Aham Prema. I am the love. As you sit in this beautiful love circle, Masters, visualize for yourself beautiful electrifying light of love going from your Anahata Chakra towards Mother Earth. The Mother Earth is completely being showered with the light from your Anahata Chakras, Masters. Can you see the beautiful sight with your eye of your mind, Masters? The beautiful blue light of love covering Mother Earth from every direction as we all sit in this chain of love, holding each other's hands around Mother Earth. Just be there with your Anahata Chakra, enjoying this light of love that you are receiving from every meditator, Masters. And look at the Mother Earth in between you, who is receiving all the love from you all.
The Mother of Peace, blessed Masters, receiving all the lovely light of love from all of you. What more can a mother ask? Receiving the pure light of love from your Anahata Class Masters. Mother Earth is in a bliss in this beautiful state of love, Masters. Every part of the Mother Earth is being showered by love of us, Masters. I am the love. We are the source of love masters. For once, let's be aligned to our heart and feel what is it to feel like the source of love masters. We can give happiness to anyone and everyone. And as we stand in this circle of meditation, we are giving lot of happiness to everyone around, including our Mother Earth Masters. The beautiful light of love masters. Amazing feeling enveloping all of us from everywhere. The Mother Earth, completely being showered by this love, is giving her blessings to all of us masters. Let's all receive the beautiful blessings from Mother Earth for all the love that we have realized to spread with everyone masters. Just be one with the vibrations of this love and the love of this Mother Earth. As we receive the blessings of Mother Earth, and as we understand what it is to connect with our Anahata Chakra with everybody, with the beautiful light of love flowing through every heart masters, realize that this is the truth of who you are. You are the source of love. You are the love. As we go through this beautiful experiencing what is love, let's all thank Mother Earth for giving us this opportunity to shower love on her. Let's thank all our co-meditators to spread love and make us feel and understand what love is. Let's slowly bring our attention to our Anahata Chakra masters, our heart chakra. And as we slowly bring our awareness to our Anahata Chakra, slowly the light that we have been sending everywhere is slowly coming back to our Anahata Chakra masters. We say thank you to Mother Earth. We say thank you to this whole creation to make us realize and give the glimpse of what love is. I'd like you all to bring your senses back to your physical body. Bring your awareness to your physical body, masters. Be completely one with your physical body, being here and now. as you come to the physical awareness of your body, masters, remember each one of us are a source of love. If only we can connect to our Anahata Chakra anytime we want. We are the source of love. We can spread love to everyone, including Mother Earth, including nature, including all the beings on this planet and beyond. With that awareness, let's rub both our hands together, masters, and place them on our closed eyes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Take your hands off from your eyes, masters, and open your eyes with a beautiful smile and give yourself a big round of applause, masters. Another big round of applause to the love that we experienced. Another round of applause for our divinity, for who we are, masters. Thank you so much to each and everyone for giving me this opportunity to connect with you through our Anahata Chakra, including our Mother Earth, which is such a great opportunity for which we all should be grateful, masters, for all that Mother Earth does to us. Time and again, a little love is what we can give back. Thank you to all the Charlotte masters, Rally masters, whoever are here, with so much love. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Masters, if you want to share your experiences or anything you want to, feel free. This mic is not only for me, this is for all of us. Feel free, come here, share your experiences because it helps everybody. Anything that happens to one person, you never know how much it can help others. So any questions, any experiences, whatever you want to do, feel free. This is your session. I'm only here because we all want to grow together, masters. And on this path, we need each other's support. So feel free, masters. Thank you very much. Even on Zoom, masters, yesterday a lot of people were sharing, but if you have anything to share or anything to say, just let the host know and they will unmute you. And so this is not only limited to the physical participants. If anyone wants to share, everyone is welcome. Thank you, masters. Ready, sir. No. This is, sir, come here because many people are there. God bless you, Nana. God bless you. The Randila Kuchundi, they would like to listen. Valanta connected. Sudhakar, sir. This is Sudhakar, sir. This is called Unified Sudhakar. Chappan, sir.
Ma, I want to thank you with the deep, deep gratitude for us to experience the love. I've been longing for a long time to experience the love. I know what is love. I've been talking about the love. I know everything comes after the love, but did we ever experience, did it ever come to our reality? So today it came into that reality. I just want to express.
Oh my God. This is such a big thing, masters. He may not be able to express it with words, but that is truth. We know so many words, but coming to experience is a very rare thing. I'm so happy for Sudhakar master and everybody that we sat with you when you were experiencing love, Sudhakar. Thank you.
Since yesterday I was in a different zone, I was keep listening, fully attentive, almost in zero state, no thoughts at all. Just, I can see empty space in my heart. today when Madam said love from the beginning, we started the meditation and we were all together and we were sending love to Mother Earth. I saw the light going to Mother Earth and we are all becoming one. And our light going to Mother Earth and that light is circling back to everybody.
Yes.
So, and I felt that, the pain when we lost the connection to Mother Earth, that pain I was experiencing it as that light getting merged again and again, and I start releasing that pain. And slowly that love started coming out. When you hug the mother, how do you feel it? Same love I was experiencing from the pain that we lost and coming back and experiencing that love, seeing as a light. And Mother Earth, we see like big, like the mud, but it's not the mud, it's a light, pure light, divine emanating, and we're all becoming one. We are the children. And how? And the real magic happened here, as Madam guided us, Mother Earth was showering the light, and I was literally feeling that golden petals of light falling. Literally, it's falling. As it falling, my entire body started vibrating. It's goosebumps. This is first time I know I had a lot of astral experience, lot of astral wars and all of that happened. This is like love and love showers. You experience the entire body becomes super light. That petals of golden light still I could see that clearly it's falling us. So whatever before you Madam explained the process, I was going through that, and this is that pure love, that experience. If you can stay in that state of love for longer, what can happen to us? Every cell of that body will radiate with the same golden light that we just received from Mother Earth. This is the really experiencing. Really, I touched the Mother Earth, not that land that walked. So that is what pure love, that experience. It just happened because the presence of Mother Earth in her. So yesterday I experienced the Sitama in her, and today the Mother Earth came through her and blessed us. So what else do we need, dear masters, that the Mother Earth is living here. Let us thank Saroja Amma from bottom of our heart.
I'm so happy so that I can feel your experience and I can't tell you how happy I am. One person feels the love, they can spread it to another 100 people. So happy for you. Thank you.
So thank you all the children masters, and thank especially everyone for coming here and sharing that love. And we learned so much about the love today. Let's take that same love and spread that love to everyone and everybody in this earth.
Yes, sir. Yes. Thank you so much for that. Made my day.
Come again and again here.
Of course.
You have to shower your love on us.
Yes, sir. Love will take us anywhere to any extent. I'm so happy I can't tell you. Thank you.
Thanks. So we'd like to hear more experience. Sorry. Thank you, masters in the Zoom.
Did you all listen to Sudhakar sir's experience? They are all sending hearts of love to you, sir. This is the world we create. This is the world we experience, masters. This is what is called manifesting. We can create anything we want. And no matter how much I tell, it's of no use, but one experience says 1,000 words. So that universe will come in different form to show us that, yes, you can have faith in me and you will go through that experience. And that experience is miraculous. Words can't explain, masters, what he is going through. I know. I'm so happy that he's been through that. Any experience anyone wants to share, come. Because there are people on Zoom and I don't want anyone to miss out. They're all like waiting for so long for this only. Come. Thank you so much. God bless you, beta.
Thank you so much, Amma, for giving this good knowledge to us. So basically, yesterday onwards I'm with Amma. Yesterday I feel so much of peace in my body. Even I'm not tired even 1 second. Today morning also. Yesterday it was very great session. So once I entering into this room, when Amma started, I was feeling so much of energy in my Sahasrara chakra. Even my backside of neck is so much of paining. I was sitting that side. so much of energy coming. So why it's coming? I went to one time restroom and I come back again. It was started. Then I changed my place. Once I changed my place, it was started to here and here. Whole the session, I was filled with like a water. See, when we were in the shower, how it is coming, that much of energy flowing into my body. So during the meditation, so many vibrations is happen here in this chakra. Thank you so much, Amma. I can't express in words. So really, so much of healing, so much of change happened in my body within these 2 days. Really, I don't have the words to say thank you to Amma.
No.
And also yesterday, my daughter was spent almost 5 to night 11th, 10:45. So she was sitting very quiet. Nowadays, she is not talking much. When we going in the drive, she was talking very, very nice way. I don't know. I was not understand. Once I went home and I was thinking why she's talking. So then I understand my daughter in the 5 hours spent with Amma. So that's what so much of changes happen in her body. I observed. So she's saying, Amma, in a meditation, even I don't have one small room. Also, it's not there for thinking. So Amma is connected so much. So I didn't get any one thought. She did
Wow.
almost 30 to 40 minutes
Yes,
meditation.
long
First time
meditation.
she's sitting 30 to 40 minutes. So she's 11 years old.
Wow.
Thank you so much, Amma, really. Actually, my plan was today, I have some another plan. So, because if I'm not here, I will miss so much of the knowledge and so much of energy also. Yeah, thank you so much, Amma. And also, I want to share one final thing. Uh, I watched Amma's videos initial days in 2020. So after Amma's videos, I came into the meditation. I watched so many masters videos. In that Amma videos also one. After watching Amma video, I started doing the meditation. Thank you so much, Master. Thanks for giving this opportunity.
Thank you, Neeta.
God bless you, Ma.
I was really mesmerized yesterday seeing your daughter sitting like rock, like a rishi for 40 minutes for an 11-year-old to sit like that is not a joke. Yesterday was a great session. We had Sujata madam's children, Neeta madam's child doing meditation for so long. I'm very happy that you in Charlotte, you're really bringing such good influence on children and that will take them far. Thank you so much, Amma. Masters, anyone want to share? Please feel free. Nothing is a small, big, nothing. Yes, sir. Please come. Right. Come. Friends, please introduce yourself.
నా పేరు సౌదన్. గత 5 సంవత్సరాలుగా మా వైఫ్ సుశీల ఈ మెడిటేషన్ వరల్డ్లో ఉన్నది. ఐ థింక్ ఒక 6 months బ్యాక్ ఇప్పుడు మీ ఆన్లైన్ క్లాసు ఆస్ట్రేలియా నుంచి ఏమో చదువుతుందని ఒకసారి చెప్పింది. ఒక 3 రోజుల క్రితం ఒక అర్ధగంట సేపు విన్నామండి. సో మీ దగ్గరికి ఇవాళ రావాలని వచ్చాము. చెప్పాలంటే 30 years బ్యాక్ నేను రామకృష్ణ మఠ్ హైదరాబాద్లో ఉన్నప్పుడు నేను ఎంకామ్ హైస్టాబ్లో చదివేటప్పుడు రామకృష్ణ మఠ్కి వెళ్ళేవాడిని. ఎవ్రీ వీక్ అక్కడ మెడిటేషన్ అవి చేస్తారు. సో అప్పటికి ఇప్పుడు నా సెల్ఫ్ డెవలప్మెంట్ ఈరోజు అటెండ్ అయిన క్లాసు నా సెల్ఫ్ ఎన్లైటన్మెంట్ ఒక మెగావాట్స్తో కనుక మనం కొలిస్తే ఒక బల్బు 20 watts బల్బు మార్నింగ్ నేను వచ్చి కూర్చున్నప్పుడు ఇప్పుడు నా బల్బు మెగావాట్స్ అరౌండ్ 60% అని నేను అనుకుంటున్నాను. That is self-realization. So thank you so much. It has a lot of positive impact. మీరు చెప్పింది చాలా సానుకూలంగా ఈజీగా అర్థమవుతుంది. And it has a deeper connection to everyone.
So nice.
So I am so happy. I am so lucky today I attended.
మేము అదృష్టవంతులు
Thank you,
సార్
sir.
మీరు రావటము, because your experience really gives so many people hope that yes, we can also do it. Having a 60% uplift in self-empowerment is not a joke, sir.
Yes.
And I'm like so blessed to have people like you in this center.
Previously, I don't have this Manomaya Chakra, Pranamaya
అవును సార్.
Chakra. So ఇవాళ మన ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ అన్నిటికీ
Yes.
మనోమయ చక్రంలోనే
Yes.
ప్రాబ్లం ఉన్నది
Yes.
అన్నది సో మనం ప్రతి ఒక్కటి మన ఇంట్లో కానీ, ఆఫీస్లో కానీ, స్కూల్లో కానీ, ఎక్కడైనా కానీ మనం ప్రాబ్లం ఎక్కడ ఉన్నది, రూట్ కాజ్ అనాలిసిస్, RCA అని మనం ప్రతి ఒక్కళ్ళ
అంతే.
చెప్పుకుంటాము. సో రూట్ కాజ్ కనుక మనం కంట్రోల్ చేసుకోగలిగితే, విచ్ ఈజ్ అ థాట్స్.
Thought.
ఒక్కోసారి మనకు బ్యాడ్ హ్యాపెన్ కాకపోయినా కానీ, అమ్మో బ్యాడ్ అవుతుందేమో, అలా చేస్తారేమో, అలాంటి థాట్స్ మనము ఈ యూనివర్స్లోకి రిలీజ్ చేయటం వల్ల మనము ఈ యూనివర్స్ని పొల్యూట్ చేస్తున్నాము. సో అది మనం కంట్రోల్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. మనం ఏ విధంగా ఆలోచిస్తున్నాము అనే విధానాన్ని బట్టే మనకు ఉంటుంది. యద్భావం తద్భవతి అని వెంటనే కానీ ఇవాళ అది ఒక ఎక్స్పెరిమెంట్ చేస్తే చిన్నపిల్లలకి ఇంకా 10 రోజులు విత్తనాలు వేస్తే అట్లా మొలకలు ఎట్లా వస్తాయో, మీరు చెప్పిన దాంట్లో యద్భావం తద్భవతి అన్నదానికి I see that
Yes,
kind
sir.
of experiment.
So happy. చాలా సంతోషం సార్.
మాస్టర్ అంత దూరం నుంచి రావటం, ఇంత మంచి ఎవ్రీ వర్డ్ దట్ హీ లిసన్ టు మేక్ ఇట్ హిస్ ఓన్ విజ్డమ్. I think that's what it is, masters. We listen to so many things, but can we make it our wisdom? That is the main thing here. And it will only become our wisdom when it resonates with us. So this self-discovery path is the path of knowledge, path of sadhana. We learn, we practice, we learn, we practice. Everything has to go hand in hand. And today, so many masters have really gone so much depth into them. And I am so blessed to be here. Thank you so much, masters. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Anyone wants to share? Please, Randama, come. Come. Please come. Come. Namaste to everybody. Come, please.
My name is Anju and I'm the Sridevi's neighbor. And thank you so much. She invited me and I never have experience about anything what you are doing, but she always tell me, Anju, please do come. And I try and I have a best experience in my life. You teach me, you love yourself and forgive. And I learned the beautiful things and I wish I can enjoy all the times with the Sri Devi.
Thank you, Anju madam. I'm so happy, Sridevi madam, you brought Anju madam here, because with the conviction that she's saying, I'm sure she has already taken it and she's going to make her life beautiful, more beautiful. Thank you, Anju madam. Thank you, Sridevi madam. This is how we make the world better. We learn something, make sure everyone else feels happy along with us. Come, come, come. Thank you. Introduce yourself.
I'm Santoshini. Thank you so much for today's session. Sridevi invited me. Today I learned so many things. Actually, I read so many books about personal development, how subconscious works, how positive things, how gratitude works. I take affirmations every day, morning and evening. So whatever you are sharing the knowledge, I just reviewing it. So whatever I gone through the books,
Yes.
how the thinking, mental health, everything.
Yes.
Actually, my background in health and wellness business. So that's why I got to know all these things, how subconscious works and everything, gratitude, prayer, meditation I do at home in front of God. But I don't know, I want to experience this one. When Sridevi invited me, I was like, sometimes I was not available, but today I made it. Even I bring my husband too. So we want to experience. Today we did. Last 3-4 minutes, honestly saying, I'm out of control because I'm not habituated to sit this long. But I made it because inspiration and from her also. So thank you so much. I had a great experience. Thank you.
Thank you, Santoshini madam. Let's give a big clap for Santoshini madam. Sitting for such a long meditation is a challenge, but somewhere we have to try. We have to extend our boundaries a little bit. But you didn't move much, madam. I was watching you people. If I would have seen somebody's discomfort, I would have stopped, but you people did amazingly well.
It is a long session. I know it's a couple of hours, but knowledge is like that. We can't shortcut it. And I don't want to shortcut it because this is our life. How can we shortcut? We've been shortcutting all our life. At least now, when we are coming to the main thing, we have to understand. It really gives me happiness that this topic was so close to you and it resonated because of you being in this life. Thank you, Santoshi Madam and Sir, for bringing in your energies. Thank you. Thanks, sir. Kuchanana, introduce yourself. God bless you.
My name is Nitish.
Jagir Petko.
Yeah, since yesterday I was being with ma'am and she was speaking, my mind was wandering around like initially when ma'am was speaking, it was continuously I was able to listen her wisdom and even how much time I spent, I couldn't able to go from that place. Yeah, I felt that much. And today, whenever I go outside, I couldn't able to feel those things earlier. But today I was deeply connected. And
These are the profound experience that words are very difficult to capture, sir. We can only capture through our emotions. And it's a beautiful emotion. Take your time so much.
earlier I was not able to connect that much deeply since I was going into nature and talking to the tree. I was asking every day why I was not able to connect. Today I got connected.
You got connected, sir. So happy for you, Nitish.
So much.
So happy for you.
Thank you.
This is only the beginning. It gets better and better and better, and
Yeah.
we enjoy every minute, right?
Sure.
You're a great master, Nitish.
Yeah. So much.
I'm so happy for you, Nana.
Yeah.
Keep your practice going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm only a phone call away.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Need anything, feel free to message me.
Yeah, sure.
Very happy.
Thank you.
God bless you, Nana. God bless you. Thank you. These are the deep experiences, masters. Words, there is no place for words because I go through that, and only way you express is through tears. And tears are good, masters. We have all been human beings are being given tears not only for sad things, but to express anything which is beyond words. And this world that we have all embarked on, self journey, inner journey, is amazing. Is amazing. And thank you so much, Nitish, for sharing your experience. It's not always easy to put in words, but you try. And I really wish you a great journey, great life ahead, Nana. Anybody else? Please stand. Namaste.
నా పేరు సుశీల. నేను నేషనల్ టెన్నిస్లో కలవాలి, నేను మా ఇంట్లో ఉండాలి అప్పుడు.
ఓకే.
అప్పుడు ప్లాన్ చేసి నేను హరిత ఎనర్జీస్ అది సంవాట్ ఇది అవ్వకుండా ఉంది, సంవాట్ ఇది అవ్వకుండా ఉంది. అందుకని ఇట్లా కలవాలని నేను మేనిఫెస్ట్ చేసుకున్నానమ్మా. మీరు ఎప్పుడైతే వస్తున్నారు అని అన్న దగ్గర నుంచి ఓకే ఈసారి నేషనల్ టెన్నిస్కి కూడా అందరు మాస్టర్స్కి ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేయాలి అని చెప్పేసి నేను చాలా మేనిఫెస్ట్ చేసి మిమ్మల్ని కలవాలి అని చెప్పి చాలా ట్రై చేశాను. ఎందుకంటే ఎయిర్పోర్ట్ దగ్గరే మా ఇంట్లోనే ఉండేవాళ్ళు. తర్వాత యూనివర్స్ అట్లా అయినా సరే ఇదిగైనా మిస్ అవ్వకూడదు అని వాళ్ళ సెషన్కి ఇట్లా కలిసానమ్మా నేను.
చాలా బాగుంది.
మళ్ళీ నేను ఇక్కడ రాకుండా ముందు టాపిక్స్ కొన్ని ఈ అన్నమయ్య కోశాల గురించి ఏ చెప్పాలి అని నాకు ఎందుకో అనిపించింది. మీరు అదే రాగానే అవే చెప్పారు. గ్రాటిట్యూడ్, ఫర్గివ్నెస్. ఎందుకంటే నేను ఇంట్లో మా వాళ్ళందరికీ చెప్తూ ఉంటాను అవి ఎట్లా వస్తుంది, ఎట్లా గ్రాటిట్యూడ్ చెప్పడం ఈజీ, దాని వెనకాల ఏంటి అని చెప్పేసి అంటూ ఉండేవాళ్ళు. అదే నేను ఇంట్లో చెప్పిన దానికన్నా ఇంకా వేరే మాస్టర్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ చేసింది ఇంకా డిఫరెంట్గా ఉంటుంది. నేను రోజు లేవగానే భూమాతకి ఎందుకు అంటే మన బరువు అంతా మోస్తుంది అమ్మ. ఎంత కృతజ్ఞత చెప్పుకుంటున్నాను. నేను 5 years అయింది. మొన్నే లాస్ట్ మంత్కి 4 years కంప్లీట్ అయ్యి 5th year నేను మెడిటేషన్లోకి రావటము. 3 years నుంచి నేను ఎప్పుడైతే గ్రాటిట్యూడ్ ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తున్నానో ప్రతి దానికి చాలా చేంజెస్ నేను చూసాను నా లైఫ్లో. కానీ ఏదైనా సరే గ్రాటిట్యూడ్ చెప్పేసి చేస్తుంటే చాలా చూసాను నేను. తర్వాత కొన్నిటికి ఫర్గివ్నెస్ తర్వాత స్టార్ట్ చేశాను, బ్యాలెన్స్ చేస్తాను ఫర్గివ్నెస్. మనము
నిద్రలేవగానే ఒక భూమాతకే కాదు, మనము ఇంకొకసారి ఏంటంటే లైఫ్ మనకి ఇంకొక రోజు ఇచ్చారు మనం మార్చుకోవటానికి. యూనివర్స్ మనకు ఇంకొకసారి ఏంటంటే ఎంతమంది బాడీ వెకేట్ చేస్తారు, కొంతమంది హెల్త్లు బాగుంటారు రాక పట్టించుకునే వాళ్ళు రకరకాలుగా ఉంటారు. కానీ నేను అట్లా అనుకోవటం వల్ల ఒక రోజు ఇచ్చారు మనల్ని సరిదిద్దుకోవటానికి. అది యూటిలైజ్ చేసి అందరి పట్ల ప్రేమ, కృతజ్ఞత భావత, క్షమించే గుణము ఇలాంటివి ఉండాలని ప్రతిరోజు నేను లేవగానే ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసినాక ఇవన్నీ చాలా అసలు సరౌండింగ్స్ కానీ నాకు అంతా చాలా బాగుందమ్మా.
Very nice, madam.
అది నేను ఓన్గా ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ చేశాను. పర్వ్యూ చేయడం కానీ ఏదైనా సరే ఇంకా అట్లా కలవాల్సింది నేషనల్ టెన్నిసీలో యూనివర్స్ నాకు మేనిఫెస్ట్ చేసింది. ముందే అనుకున్నాను. అది నేను ఏం ప్రాక్టీస్ అయ్యో నేను కలుస్తానా లేదా అని ఏమీ లేదు. అనుకోకుండా చార్లెట్లు మా బాబు ఉంటే వస్తే అట్లా కలవటము, ఆ ఫ్లయర్స్ హరిత మేడం దగ్గర నుంచి తీసుకోవటము, ఇట్లా ఈ రీసెంట్గా నేను మీకు నేషనల్ టెన్నిసీ మీరు మనకు కలవకుండా ముందు అంతకుముందు కొన్ని క్లాసెస్ అటెండ్ అయ్యారు కానీ ప్రజ్ఞా క్లాసెస్ కానీ ఏదైనా సరే 41 days లేదు మొన్న కంప్లీట్ చేశాను మేడం. కావాలి అని చెప్పి మొన్న కంప్లీట్ చేశాను. అప్పుడే మా వారు కూడా మధ్య మధ్యలో వింటూ ఉండేవాళ్ళు నేను క్లాసెస్ అది తీసుకుంటే. అది అయిపోయిన దగ్గర నుంచి ఇంకా అసలు ఎంత అంటే రాగిణి మేడం కానీ శృతి మేడం వీళ్ళందరూ చెప్తున్నారు, వీళ్ళందరూ తెలుసు అనమాట, హరిత మేడం వీళ్ళందరూ సరే అని చెప్పేసి సాక్షి సెక్షన్స్ కూడా అప్పుడప్పుడు డిస్కషన్స్కి తెలుగులో అటెండ్ అయ్యేదాన్ని. ఈ మధ్య కొంచెం వేరే సెషన్స్తో ఉండటం వల్ల అటెండ్ అవ్వలేకపోతున్నాను. ఇట్లా కలిసి అన్నాను. థ్యాంక్ యూ. మీ సెషన్ అయితే చాలా బాగుంది, చాలా ఇన్స్పిరేషన్గా ఉంది. చాలా మందికి కొత్తగా వచ్చిన వాళ్ళకి కూడా ఈజీగా అర్థమవుతుంది. చాలా బాగుంది. థ్యాంక్ యూ శ్రీదేవి మ్యామ్ ఫర్ హోస్టింగ్.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Feel free, masters. Anybody wants to talk, please. Random Sridevi. Right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So, after living 20 years in US, so I went to Hyderabad for good, and then I attached to the Ammas group. Gupta sir was there, where I was in the same apartment. So I got connected with BYM at that time, and there was also association. Like my dad was not there when I went back to India. So I was feeling like, how the life will be without my dad in India, right? So since high school, he was all the time, dropping, picking and all the things. So I was like feeling that emptiness. And then the Gupta sir, like in that apartment where I met the BYM, person, he was like almost my dad age. Dad age means like when I was in college days, how old was my dad? It was that age. And he was also having same two-wheeler where my dad used to have a two-wheeler. So we used to go to the schools and teach meditation. So more than auntie, I was connected to uncle. So we both used to go to government schools and, implement meditation, introduce there. And the first meditation we did it in Hyderabad was like a blind school. So blind school, I was like, how are we going to, tell, right? So, but it was the first ever experience, and only through love, the blind person can feel it and deaf person can listen. So that's all started with love. And to this year, wherever I'm going, it's coming only with the love. So I also started unified course this year. And so much I'm connected. Yeah, thank you so much for the opportunity and stopping by. I want to do some fun activity. So you just walk here, please.
Okay. Okay, masters, I'm being asked to walk, so I'm going to walk. Okay, let's walk.
Let's walk kind of a catwalk, okay?
Catwalk, na?
Yeah.
I don't know how to, you have to show me how to catwalk.
Just
Never done
walk
it.
slowly.
Okay, walk slowly.
We are not slowing down, right?
That I can
walk
do.
on.
Like this? Slowly?
Yes.
Slower than that?
Yes, slower than that.
Oh.
Okay.
I want to follow you. That's my leader. Oh my God. I just want to follow her. Wherever she goes, I want to follow her. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. It was such a pleasant surprise to see you here after seeing you for 2 times, 2 years in Hyderabad. Yeah, I also did a retreat with Madam in Hyderabad. Yeah. Great experience. Thank you so much, Sridevi. This all happened because you were intention. Yes. See, everyone has a role to play on this earth plane in every step. We all come in different forums and we chip in. But we underestimate ourselves. Everyone is so important for today's session. You're one of the key stepping stones. Thank you, Ma. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I finished my catwalk exercise today. Yeah, okay. Now, actually, I just wanted to mention. So, in our organization, we run an academy which is called Crystal Children Corner Academy, like I've told many people. And this was masters coming in the vision and asking for establishing this Crystal Children Corner Academy, which is running in 23 countries in different languages, English, Hindi, and Telugu. It's a weekend school, and here we teach holistic wisdom to children. Holistic wisdom is all that knowledge that nothing is taught in the school. So we teach what is awareness, how to understand body, then how to understand mind, how to understand soul, spirit. So while we were doing all these classes, the orphanages heads, they came to us, they saw our online classes and they said, why is it only for children who have proper family? What about our children in orphanages? So this is from Visakhapatnam, where orphanages approached us and said, we want this knowledge of Crystal Children Corner Academy for our children. So we can't do online because there we need one-on-one. So then we had to train again another set of teachers who were available to go to orphanages. So we started Crystal Children Corner Academy, but Universe had big plans. So we had to start Navodaya. So Navodaya is a project where we are doing for less advantaged children like orphanages, juvenile homes, deaf and dumb schools. We started in Visakhapatnam, but it has spread all over India now. And in that little effort, Sridevi Madam was a big wheel in that. Gupta sir, who is in Hyderabad, who is a key important player of our BYM organization, he wanted to spread Navodaya in deaf and dumb schools in Hyderabad. And when the intentions are right, great masters come like this. And Sridevi Madam was a big support to Gupta sir. They used to go every weekend to his deaf and dumb schools and teach about what is gratitude, what is anger, because children don't know how to manage emotions. Why children? We also don't know. So in our Crystal Children Corner Academy, we talk about emotions. What is anger? What is jealousy? What is hatred? Why we are not able to understand that energy? How to practice gratitude in our lives? How does creation work? We take them into complete depth. But when orphanages asked us for this knowledge, we were so pleasantly surprised, and we never thought, because we were running online. We never thought how to do it, but Universe asked for it and then gave such a big battalion of people. Now Navodaya is running everywhere, in Vijayawada, in Nelluru, in Chennai, and name it. And also in Australia. So when we are ready to do service to mankind, request and requirement, they come from everywhere, masters. Because the number of pair of hands are not enough. There is so much service to do. And I'm raising this here because we have 16 projects, right? Starting from spiritual parenting to Crystal Children Corner Academy to Indigo Youth Platform to Pragya, which is a 41 days program of all the wisdom I have told 10 years. They're summarizing that and bringing it forward in 41 days to Saheli program, how to heal the pain body of women. We have 120 Saheli circles all over the world. Everything is based on voluntary work because I alone can't do it, masters. 350 volunteers from all over the world are chipping in. And in my trip, more and more masters are asking me, Amma, is there any room that I can do service? So because all these days masters asked and I did not tell,
Today I am asking, if you ever feel like, I also want to serve the humanity, but I don't know which end to start with, remember, I have plenty and plenty of opportunities, which is never ending. Just when I think I have done everything, universe is sending another task, another project, and we need lot of hands and legs. What does it involve? It involves nothing. All it involves is your intention, only intention that you want to serve. And what do you get? Bliss, happiness. We don't do service because we are doing a favor to others. I do service because it gives me a lot of happiness. And 350 volunteers are all doing because it's giving happiness to them. So if you want to bring happiness to your life, a little bit of act of kindness and service, whatever we can do. What kind of work? We have work for everybody, masters. There is so much work on this plane. So anytime, even now, 10 days later, 1 year later, if you ever feel I want to do service and I don't know how to do, you can sit at your home and still do so much service. That much requirement is there. You can take my number from all these coordinators who are there. Send me messages, because phone call, I can't assure that, I will have a window of availability at that time. But if you send me a message, definitely I will respond back. But if you have an intention, don't curb yourself, masters. The happiest way to live this life is through service. You live and you be happy and give others happiness. So I thought I will mention, if anyone is happy to do any kind of service, let us know. There is so much room for helping others. Thank you, masters. All enjoy your lunch, and feel free to have question answers or whatever you want while we are eating. Thank you, masters. Thank you so much for your time. I know we have gone till 2 o'clock, but I'm sure we made the most of it. Yes, sir. Randy, sir. Please, please.
One more minute.
Of course. No, we haven't finished. Please
Yeah.
continue.
So, thank you from bottom of our heart. So, basically, you're coming to Charlotte area. You should come to Raleigh area.
Yes,
next
sir.
year.
Yes.
So, definitely, as
Clarity, sir. People are watching you.
Yeah, I know. So, as a part of what Sudhakar sir was explaining, so I was sitting next to him. So I was actually, vibrating. I was not in the 20 minutes. I was not in here. So I was somewhere else. But that's an experience I got. I just wanted to let you know.
So happy. Sir.
Yeah. And then I just wanted to know everybody else. So today, Madam came here and then conducted the group meditation. That was an experience we have. Similar way, we have other events are happening. Like there is an MMS4 which is happening in Atlanta. Please join us. See the other masters who are coming in and then pitching their experiences, and then you should learn from every master.
Yes.
That's what is Patri sir said.
Yes.
So please come and join us in Atlanta from September 25th to 27th. It's an amazing event, and then you don't want to miss it. It's right happening near our place. So we can drive and then we can go. So from NC, what we had was, we had same event in the last 2 years back. We said, if they are coming in a bus, we'll go in a train. So that was our deal. So please, we'll go in a train from here in North Carolina to the Atlanta. Please let us know who are all coming, and then please register.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you very much. If anyone wants to share, please continue. There is no limitation, because sharing is good, masters. Sharing helps others, sharing helps us. So please feel free, don't feel shy. Randama.
We'll take one group.
Yeah, we'll do one picture. Yes. Before people get busy with something else, let's do a picture. Yeah.
Please come on.
Yeah.